You say that, Alcarion, but the Greens will probably win it. Again. Bastards. Speaking of which, though, today's stream I started pretty good. Cats did chop the flop game, which you can't argue with. Good work, Cats. Good idea to reverse psychology. Let's just go through the next 3 hours telling the Greens that it's not happening. Deal? So if I speak like this, you understand that I'm speaking only to the oranges, and I can say that marbles is happening. But if I speak like this, I can say that it's not, it's cancelled. Hang on a minute, I see you people. First off,
Polf.
Alcarion, thank you very much for the Tier 3 subscription. 30 months as well, and...
Happy 46 months, you big nerd. Did you know that if humans last as long as the average mammalian species, and no mass extinctions or catastrophes occur, then 99.5% of humans who will ever exist are yet to be born?
I can believe it. Isn't it true that 99.99% of all species that have ever existed are extinct? Or something like that. I guess that's nebulous, but yeah. Jamie, thank you very much for the 46-month streak. Back to back. Absolute maniac. Thank you for the sub and welcome to the stream. Good afternoon. Alcarion, good morning, and thank you for 30 months at Tier 3. And a streak as well. 30 months is 3 years. That's insane when you think about it. But how many other mammals get more stupid as their species progresses? Only us. Top of the chain, top of the food chain. Welcome to the stream, everybody. Thank you both for the subs very much. Alcarion, Kat, Jamie, Mindright, Eric. How are we all? Right, let's get in there. Thank you for the subs very much. Enjoy not getting ads. Alcarion, the Tier 3, as always, blows my mind. Jamie, I can't believe we've known each other this long. Eric came with the duplicate. You did, actually, Cats. Alcarion's sub-message had the word Polf written in it. So you was the duplicate. Jamie's been here 3 years and 9 months. Look at Alcarion flexing the emote that only he and he alone on the platform owns. But how does what? 46 months, is that 3 years and 9 months? Sub longer than followed, is that true? Wait. How long ago is 46 months? I suppose that works. And how would I know that? Actually, Cats, now you say that, there's a new thing that's been brought in on Twitch. Or it's been finally made widespread. Or it's working its way across. You're going to be able to... Just tell me now, everybody. Can you see the messages that were written in the chat before now? Anybody? It's called chat. No, you can see them now, Jamie, yeah? I think it's only in the UK, maybe. But it doesn't show sub-messages. Oh, I see, Cats. You know more about it than I do, then. It's been on the platform for selected channels for quite a while, but apparently it's making it widespread now, and it's going to be here for us, too. Oh. You've even forced an apology out of Alcarion. Yeah, if your follow age doesn't pop up, it'll show. But the follow age command's wank anyway, because if you just click everybody's names, you can see when they followed. It's infinitely better system. Right, welcome to the stream, everybody. I hope everybody's well. Let's go and finally explore the upper yard. How about that? Sothan, welcome to the stream and good morning. It's going all right. Look at my gear, Sothan. I am now wearing full black ox armour, apart from the mask, obviously, which I can't take off because I love the poison. Look at that. It's heavy armour. It's the next rank. Or I don't know. I saw everything after 1502 when it started with flop. Oh, I see. Yeah, it's in Alcarion's sub-message. Sothan, how are we? Kitten, welcome to the stream as well, and good afternoon. Siddles, good afternoon. David Goodwill released from club after one game despite scoring a hat-trick. David Goodwillie? Really? After scoring a hat-trick? What the fuck? What's the story behind that? Right, today's job. we are actually going to finally explore all the cool shit that's going on up here. We're going to go and investigate the coffee machine. We're going to investigate the garden box, the batteries, the pipes, the everything. We're going to work our way across the fence and actually look at some shit we've never seen. Oh, it was charged of something, right? Better than roly-poly armor. Wait, what did I say I was carrying? Yeah, this is roly-poly armor, not Black Ox. Roly-poly. I think I said Black Ox. If I did, I'm very, very sorry. Oh, it rhymes with tape. I see. Yes, that's the one. So he signed for a club. Everyone kicked off when they signed him, which they didn't know till the team sheet that day. And he came on, scored a hat-trick, and then got fully released. Right. I'm going to spend the rest of this in-game day just prepping for exploration. So while everybody filters in, I'm going to shoot some tadpoles. We're going to gather some food. I'm going to fill the fridge. And then I might nip for some heals. And then when all that's done... And he's also being charged. Is he being charged, Siddles? That's a good question. That's crazy, though, that he's got a hat-trick. Right, allow me to just gather some splinter arrows, and then we're going. So he was found guilty. And why was there no sentence? Hello, tadpoles, I hear you. I really like how your arms look in this armour. It might be the coolest part of it, as well as all the insanely good stats. Okay, good. The prep stream, I can watch and listen. You're now officially ahead of me, and I'm trying to avoid too many spoilers. Yeah, I'll be prepping for a little while first, and then when you see me start heading up to the upper yard, then you'll know to avoid it. But I can guarantee, I'll carry on, I won't be doing any story content today. Because the next part of story content is not where I'm going. So there'll be no major story and no major, like, labs or anything like that. I don't know what your threshold is, but still. Not yet, Sothan. I'm filling the fridge now. I'm just collecting tadpole meat so I can start cooking, and then that'll be my fridge filled for the day. There are different rules for footballers, I suppose. Yeah, just feel that way sometimes. I'm excited for this. I've been, like, the last few streams I've just been faffing about building gear and getting my items and stuff, which I still do need toenails for. Poor tadpoles. It's the circle of life stuff then, right? And in fairness, imagine a frog coming and taking control back over the lily pad. That would be rather bad for our progression. The child might die. Is that what you want, then? Yeah, I'll let you know, Alcario. Okay, this is good enough. I think, would 7 tadpoles be enough? Can I get one more for the road? There we go. Frogs are kind of cool, but they'd kick the shit out of my my base, given that it's on a lily pad. I think they'd be rather antagonistic. A bit like Trudy. Oh, trust me, I'll know. I've only been as far as that juice box in the castle with the tiger mosquitoes. That's everywhere, right? You mean over there? I don't think there's any further that you can go. But yeah, I'm exploring all the major stuff. As far as I can tell, I can't imagine where else there is to go if you've seen all of this top bit. And a bit like Trim, which is what I thought you were going to say from the start. Oh, a bit like Trudy, a bit like Trim, yeah. You know what frogs are like. And Trim. Right, would anybody like a cooking stream? Unfortunately not from Sothan, which is the only person any of us want a cooking stream from, but from Max. Holy shit, that's a lot of meat. I wonder if I just do this and cheat. I'm allowed to cheat, right? I can't cheat, I've not got the stuff for it. You could do a cooking stream, I'd watch that. Sothan loves the cooking stream, you just don't ever do them. The problem is all of the shit I make takes like 5 minutes. I'd take a 5-minute Sothan cooking stream over none at all. Hyperactive Tendencies, welcome to the stream as well. How are we today? Do you think they'll ever do an update where you get to explore the house? That's the dream, right? Make the Toy Story game we've all wanted all these years. What do you think about it, Cheeky?
twat.
That's, yeah, probably right. Cheeky, how are we? Welcome to the street. I'm gathering food. I'm filling the fridge. I'm going to get some heals if possible, which I apologise that I didn't manage to do between streams because there is some best stuff coming. Quite a good one, I must say. And it features highlights from certain issues I had. In fact, this club is relevant for 2 of the highlights of the best stuff. Welcome to the stream, Chico. I appreciate it. Thank you for the bits and the compliments on the way in. I love this fucking fridge. If I was to ask you what the best thing that I've made in Grounded so far is, would you say between the Broodmother Club or the fridge? I'm trying to work out which one is the most instrumental for our success in this playthrough so far, and I think I know which the answer is. Yeah, the Christmas twig, that's true. That Christmas twig that we mocked all that time and then accidentally turned out to be amazing. I'm with Cheeky, yeah. Where is that now? Is that still around? It's heel up. But alas, because it's not Christmas, it doesn't drop any Christmas gubs. The fridge. At least an infected mite can't knock it out of your hands. Yeah, true. If an infected mite came and destroyed my fridge, then I'd be deleting the game. Look at how cool that armor set looks. That's the best thing about RPGs, cool looking armor, right? Getting a piece of armor that is not only cool looking, but also relevant. So good. You mocked me when you said when I said you had to make it. I shouldn't have, so then. You've always been right. Okay, I'm just nipping to the pond lab to see if we've got sprout spawns. Do you know what? I might actually learn how to look through the glass dome of the pond lab, so I don't have to do it this way every time. I'd have to go into it to check. I think they should have been replenished because I didn't go in there at all yesterday, and it feels like it's about 4 or 5 days. So the opening of the lab's here, and I should be able to see through the window whether... Oh, diving bell spiders, though. You slept too well, now I've got a headache. Isn't it one of the weirdest downsides of being a human? There you go, look. Now I can check the sprouts are here, and I can just go and get them. This is the way. Isn't it weird, one of the stupid downsides of the human condition is that you can get too much of a good thing? Sleep being a key one. I'm with you, too much sleep and I just feel like shit. Yeah, sleep and food and rest and sex and everything. You can get far too much of it. To the point where it starts damaging your health. Don't understand. Too much sleep? Satan appears. As a father of 2, I can understand it might have been a while since you can relate to our topic. Satan, good afternoon. I don't know, last night I was so tired that I basically just went straight to bed. You got 13 hours of sleep and arrived in the stream when you woke up. Fucking woof. Okay, maybe not everybody, but it's possible for some of us to get too much sleep. Good afternoon. Too much sleep for me is way worse than not sleeping, me too. Too much sleep makes me way more sleepy than I would have been if I'd have less sleep than needed. Yes, it makes me groggy. My tank gets all unnecessarily filled. Mina, welcome to the stream. Dentists are expensive. Wait, have you not got subsidised dental care in Denmark? Surely. Strange, because Razor was giving me other ideas. What? Just use an ice skate? Mina, good afternoon. Hello, Mina. Yes, they are. Ooh, I don't like thinking of that scene in that film. Legit will get sick due to oversleeping. Wake up congested with headaches and moody. It's just not a good time, yeah. Maybe we can consider our malady full battery syndrome. Not covered under public health insurance after 18. Oh. So it's not entirely covered, but it's subsidised for young folks, I suppose. Shit.
I'm all geared up.
The price you pay for growing up. Let's just play video games and never do it. I used to be able to sleep for 12 hours and wake up happy and refreshed. Used to. Right, how many of these can I make? If I go out and get 15 stones, then I need the ingredients for that. I'll get the 15 stones before bed, then we'll sleep, I'll get up, I'll get the necessaries to make the rest of the heals, then we can set off. It's because you had the option to. Wish I'd realised when I was younger, Stubbler, I could have saved a whole lot of time trying to figure out why I was always sick. Sleeping 15 hours every other day was the culprit for sure, yeah. Yeah, that's weird actually. When I was young, I was forever getting sick, like ill and stuff. I guess I never actually put it down to sleeping too much. But it does make sense. Come here, Brick! Oh, I killed 2 of them. I don't think this is going to give me aphid jerky, is it? It's just aphid meat. I'll leave that for the other animals to eat. I physically cannot sleep non-stop for more than 4 hours unless I'm smashed, and even when I'm extremely exhausted. It's weird, isn't it? Now it's usually about 6 and I'm not happy and refreshed. I'm grumpy and tired. I suppose it's different for every body, right? As in every physical body. You can have a wisdom tooth removed, and once it's done, that's tickets to and from Spain spent. Shit. Damn, that is expensive. Woof. Have you considered, Mina, just living with excruciating pain? The last stint where I slept all the time, I did sleep for 18 hours, woke up sleepy as hell and had a headache for 2 days. And yes, I did not sleep for 2 days either. It's like your body's like, well, fuck you, then we're making up for this. Enjoy being awake forever. Green machine was sprigs. I'll get these sprigs. I'll get a few more clover. I don't know, I think I've got clover leaves. I just need loads of sprigs. You were probably also surrounded by a bunch of other snot-nosed kids in high school that was sick. Yeah, that doesn't help. That doesn't help. I already live with the Doomhaus. Is that not enough? True statement, true statement. I mean, if you don't have teeth, you don't need the dentist. It's true. Have you considered eating marbles, Mina? Not just sucking at it. That was actually that was more layered than I gave myself credit for. That was disgusting, I'll take that back. My body is just overall, fuck you nowadays. You got the general being in your 30s and soon 40s stuff on top of illness. Is your body winning the fight? Sorry, it's dark, by the way. I'll go back now, I promise. No tooth means only soup and broth. No, thank you. Yeah, you could have some ice cream, though. Sort of, kind of. Maybe. You can have a fizzy orange. If you go careful. None of us are getting any younger, right? Especially not Gwynblade. Have you seen him? Yeah, but no P word. Yeah, true. You could put a P word in a blender, right? And then... No, don't do that. No steak or burgers or P word. Yeah, no, let's stop thinking about blending P word. Yeah, bad. No, yeah, I am bad. Yeah, I fully accept my...
That was refreshing.
the chastisement, if that's a word. Right, I need some algae in the morning, then we have everything we need. Let's sleep. If you cut up everything small enough, it could work. True. If you do your digestion before consumption. So you can do lots of things. It doesn't mean that you should. That's fair. Yeah, you're right. Just gumming all your food wouldn't be the end of the world. Siddles, just reread what you've just said. That was a lot of food in that. I enjoyed looking at that.
Grub time.
That's a hard pass from me. He's already checked out of that idea. Right, algae. Let's go get some algae, and then I can eat. Sorry, I can make the heals, and then we can set off. I read it before, and I stand by it. Yeah, starting the Doomhaus was one of them things as well. Unfortunately, we can't go back on that, but what we can do is stop trying to blend P-word and drink it. Oof. Stop making me talk about doing it as well. I think you're also as bad. That sounds gross, doesn't it, Sothan? These people say it's a good idea, but I was fighting it. You'd have to take out all of the... Whoa! All of the dough first. I haven't got no dough, Sothan. Come on, Max, you got this. Deep breaths. Right, that's 13... 16... 17. Good. That was actually a quick heals run. I'll take that. Let's walk home. Walk home is the capital of Sweden. There we go. A little bit. There you go, fat fans. Why would you have to take the dough out? I suppose there'd not be a lot of moisture in it, would there? So it'd be like a sort of dry, kind of partially gloopy... Stop, anyway. Sothan's the antagonist in this situation now. I'd stopped. How much glue do I have, by the way? 7 should be fine. Now you've got Mina singing it. Didn't want to do that, did I? Fuzz on the rocks. As many of them as I can make, that's fine. Green machine. Is that as many of them as I can make? It is, so we will go. Didn't manage to hot deposit anything there, did it? Let's get this put away, then I have everything I need and we can start going. Oh shit, I didn't actually translate the to-do list to the... Oh, I forgot about that. Hang on. Should still be here. I wrote a big list of things I wanted to investigate today. There we go. Right, first job. We're going to go up to the upper yard and have a look at what the hell's going on with the car batteries. Singing is how you cope with stress. It was a bit awkward in her exams, but she got through it, as did the rest of her class. Barely. Let me take out 20 of those, and let's head out. Roger that. Steak and potatoes in a blender. Why do I keep doing this? Not reading Alcarion's messages, which is also flawed, but I keep walking upstairs to get on this ladder and I don't need to. Steak and potatoes in a blender drank through a straw. What I'll have if I ever lose all of my teeth. With a beer, of course. Steak and potatoes blended and drunk through a straw. How big would that straw have to be? Imagine passing an entire cow's rump through a straw. You'd have the strongest neck muscles in history. You'd have to suck on that straw so hard that you'd, like, suction to your chair. Right, let's go. We're off to investigate the batteries. I wonder what they'll do if you have a nervous tick that makes you sing the answers in exam. Oh, yeah. What if someone that's got Tourette's? Because I bet that's happened. What if somebody that's got Tourette's sits an exam and just splurges all the answers? Can I just quickly take a thumbnail with this? Given today's fucking stupid stream title, I feel like the thumbnail should match. I'm going to do this. That should do it, right? That should be close enough. I apologise for today's stream title, but once I thought of it, I couldn't go back. To what? French, English, or Basque? Wait, have I got confused? I wonder what they'll do. Do they make them sit separately? Possibly. Okay, fine, I'll slurp it like a milkshake. Jeez, you're always into the details, aren't you? Just eat your steak and chips with a... steak and what was it? Steak and potatoes with a spoon. Possibly, yeah.
Why didn't Han Solo enjoy his steak dinner? It was chewy.
Santa, the relevance of these jokes is getting ridiculous. This is a joke relevant to a conversation we've been having for 45 seconds. I'm actually flabbergasted and impressed. Let's sit separately there. Yeah, I suppose the PC... It would be a bit of a difficult thing PC-wise, but I guess it's just taking account for somebody's disability, which is not the most evil thing to do, right?
It's no women crime, but better than nothing.
Or I guess it's implying that said people are the problem. Santa, thank you for the bits. Oh, I needed to translate the to-do list, yes, to French. No, I was going to put it on the screen to-do list, but I suppose I don't need to now. Right. What I'm investigating first is what Tully is trying to do in this upper yard with the car batteries specifically. Terrible timing, Max, as always. Well played. Yeah, I don't know. That's a good question, actually, mate. Yeah, I suppose it wouldn't be the most aggressive thing to do, right? What is this? That's a leg. There's a 6-inch man buried here instead of a 1-inch man. Separate them from the other kids, they'll fit. Yeah, I guess. A tricky one. Certainly. No! Oh, that stun. I could not love it more. Are you stunned? Solution to this one is simple. Don't be different, just be... That's the only answer. Can I do something a bit over the top? Nope, don't do it, Max. As if I'd throw my club of the mother demon like a fucking toy into the path of a proper ladybird. No, I should not be playing games like this. Max, keep it on you. Wait till it to come back. Wait for it to come back. Come on, Fire Ant. I know you want me. You know you want me. Okay, never mind. Throw your crossbow. Is it coming back? No. I don't know if I can, Sothan, but if I can, I'd like to kill the orchid mantis by throwing my crossbow at it. Seems like such an unnecessary tactic. For a sec, I feared he'd suggest no teeth again. It's Siddles' answer for everything. Alright. Tully went bananas, right? We know this. He made himself... He practically ruined his body by making himself taller and shorter and taller and smaller and taller and smaller, to the point where he drained all of the moisture out of his body and he looked like a raisin. He called it the raisening effect, and he's dying. I feel like he's lost his family, he lost everything. He started to get very paranoid and he went under the shed into a lab to work on the problem. That's the last we know. That's the current point of the story, is we discovered the lab under the shed. Now, today, I aren't going in there, but what I am going to do is investigate the area of the upper yard around the lab to see if we can find any clues about what he's doing in there and potentially find some things that might help us in the attack. Starting with, why on earth... So I've never been to any of these areas. Why on earth he has a load of car batteries attached to whatever this shit is? Look at this.
Having a little peep.
He's got some serious bullshit going on, which leads up to a coffee machine. So I suppose today we investigate what relevance the batteries have to his actions under the lab. He's obviously got some... It looks like raw... Let's go over and have a look, because it looks like raw science. Is that battery any good? Because my tractor needs a new one. I'll give you a minute, cheeky. Then it's got to sit for about 40 years. Sounds like he wants to erase all of his problems. He wants to be erasing all of his problems, says Mina. Okay, so whatever it is, it's active. That is raw science, right? That's coursing through that thing. Mixer module B. I wonder if this is like a super mixer. Can I? I probably shouldn't break it, should I? No teeth would also prevent folk hearing the person say the answers clearly enough, so once again that has its benefits. You need all the power to make espresso, the more power the stronger. I'll have a latte, please drink. Now the question is, is that what you want to do? Press 1 to break this and see what happens. But am I going to turn a lab off or something? Satan says break it. I don't know whether that's sensible. Siddle says break it. It's not a democracy vote. I'm just interested in what you would do if you were playing this right now. Yeah, I might investigate it before I do, but it seems like Satan and Siddles are into the idea. You never questioned if sensible. True. So it's definitely obviously ominent technology, right? But the thing that's curious to me is these are electric cables that for some reason have raw power synthesizing around the cable itself.
You press 1 to break it, but if I don't like your answer, I won't do it. You grow up, Santa.
I wasn't asking for your instructions. I was asking what you would do. Because the raw science isn't passing through the cables, is it? Electricity is. But this must be a way to harvest raw science. Or to synthesize it, or it must be his like makeshift, non-ominent way of processing it. But if I was to smash one of these things, what would happen, I wonder? I am kind of interested in trying it. The end of the rainbow is world peace. I'd leave them alone for now and figure out if they're needed. Yeah. It's not exactly a dangerous area, and the first swing didn't damage it. Oop, shit. Sounds like you get a car battery's worth of electricity going through your tiny butt. I mean, if I was to lick the cable in the middle. The first swing, did it do to me so? Let me go check. I'm going to swing again to see if it hurts me as well as the. That's a cat bandage because it would fucking want to lick the cable. That's not me suggesting that. That's it. He's obviously doing something major down here. Oh, he damaged it, not me. Because these raw science things weren't visible until I took the first hit, right? You too. Stop. Viagra and a third. Ow, dying. Fucking hell. Yep, that's 3. Run, Max, run. Come on, lads, I'm trying to play the story here. They're all running away. So let me go check the other ones, because I think it sort of created the raw science. You know, like the little symbols and stuff. I can't use too many heals today. I need to have one of them days where I concentrate on not using too many. Stop, Max! I've got to stop doing that. I'm so tempted to finish stuff off in that fashion, but I'm absolutely going to lose it again if I play games like that. Alkarian, I'm definitely not going to do this story today. I mean, this is not exactly going into that lab, it's just exploring all this shit. Okay, so it was there. There is... Cheeky, yeah, but when I first approached it, I couldn't see them, so I wasn't sure whether it was raw science.
Let's see what's around.
Like that, look. But I suppose it only loaded in when I got close, but I had to check whether it loaded in when I first did damage. Okay, there's so many ants around. I need to get out of this area. I could do to sleep, in fact. I already turned down the volume and barely watching. I know how he is. I mean, I did say what I would be doing today, right? I said I would be not going into the lab, but exploring the area above it. I've still not broke the promise that I've made to Alkarian. I wonder, actually, are the mixers that you just have to defend? They usually are, which is why I'm wondering why I'm not getting attacked when I hit them. Maybe I get to a certain threshold. I don't know, but the mixers are there to apparently synthesize the stuff. Maybe each of them are connected to one of the mixers you defended? Maybe? Seem to recall no story content being said. I didn't say that. And if I did, what I went on to explain was that I would be investigating all of this area up here. And whatever is up here. 1.5 volts is not that much. Is that what it advertises it as being? Or is that on the cable? Yeah. I assume it's connected to... Quick, somebody clip it. We must compare... Not complain, I have mind case of squirrel syndrome as well. Yes, whether I accidentally said the wrong thing, I don't know. I'll take credit for that. But I'd said that the next major story beat is under the shed, and I won't be doing that. What I will be doing is exploring the unexplored, so far, areas at the upper yard. So I'm sticking to my intentions, whether or not I misspoke. Ow. Kind of like Black Ops versus Roly-Poly armor. Possibly. It is possible for me to make slips. Right, I'm going to go up to this bedroll, because one thing I'm going to need to do is make sure I have a proper nearby save spot, and then we'll go up and probably have a look at the coffee machine next. And if I get a sense that everything's safe, I'll break one of these cable things. I can't imagine it's going to fuck me if I was to break it now. Like, I don't think they would, like, make you soft lock yourself or cause problems for yourself. Where was the bedroll that I had up here? I did have a bedroll up here once upon a time, right? I swear I did. I swear I just saw it, too. We must compare it to what you said before. I'll take him to court. Is that bedroll up this way? I thought I had a bedroll on this. Oh, it was that I saw, wasn't it? The bedroll's closer to the bed. What are you doing eating that? Put that down. You're not a fire. No, you are a fire. Seems unlikely you could break them if it was a bad thing. Yeah. Double stun. Okay, that used a lot of stamina though. I wonder if I could actually hot switch between shield and main hand when I hear the hiss. No, not fast enough. There is a delay then. Because I am terrible at timing the fire ants. Whew. You caught that poor fire ant like one of those anime scenes where the person is running with a piece of toast in them.
I'm not
They're
picky.
tie flailing behind on their shoulders. Over their shoulder. I still could smash this donut. Look at it, it's beautiful though, it's too colourful. I'd feel bad. I discovered that donut chunk and I've not scanned it yet. But I also don't trust games. Where does a game ever screwed me over? We'll be fine. Alright, set respawn point. When can I sleep? 1846, so not for a while yet. So let me have a look. Can I get on top of the battery here? Now, I've got to be careful, because I have electrocuted myself to death in this game before. There's a power pony in here. Extra professional grade, super premium charge. So I die if I touch that, right? Danger poison. Do not open the battery. Press 1 to... No. I surely don't get electrocuted on this one. Oh, maybe. I'm going to break one of them things. You might accuse curiosity of getting the better of me, but drink the contents of the battery. I'll get a speed boost, right? I'll get a 1-up. I've got a long way to go, though. So I'm going to wait until I can sleep. Then tomorrow... we'll break that, and then I'm going to go up to the coffee machine. I feel like I've investigated the batteries. I thought I'd be finding milk molars and stuff up here, but I suppose not just yet. There may be one in this Krev. Would you get electrocuted through the grounding wire at the moment? I guess so, as soon as it... yeah, because it's making a circuit. Right? Did I really just only get that from that? And it's all rotten? Apart from one fresh donut chunk. Damn it. Circuitry was never my strong suit in physics. I always forget it was even a part of the physics of it. A piece of sugar-filled donut looks brand new, but it could be ancient. I really got short-changed when it comes to that, though. Should not get electrocuted if you only touch one pole. Yeah. I just can't work out what the game is implying by the sparks. Also, fuel prices, by the way. $1 a gallon? Imagine. Typical Stubbler hanging out on batteries and taking acid. You don't know me. Yeah, it's just a game that we're confusing, right? Oh god, don't fall. Right, yeah, let's just wait it out. Wait until morning. $1 a gallon, late 90s, yeah. Is that accurate? It looks to me like it, because you do it in you guys do it in gallons, right? So that looks like it's $1 for regular. Would diesel be $1.14? So it's about $3.10 now. Jeez. How many litres in a gallon? How many litres is like 3.2 or something? 4? Is it 4? Oh, 4.2 or 4.5? 4.5. 4.5, so it's 4.5. In the UK, we spend... what is it? Currently, it's like £1.80-ish, roughly, per litre. So £1.80 per litre times 4. That's how much in pounds we're spending. We'd be £6.3 per gallon. I thought a gallon was... I think there's different types of litre, right? Isn't there a confusion between litres and gallons are different depending on where you... No. There's like... It's hard to explain. Most expensive was LA, which was 5. Yeah, so we're paying $8 per gallon for ours. $8 per gallon. Raven, welcome to the stream. How's it going? I was thinking of quarts, I see. So gallons are different, right? There's like a US gallon and an English gallon and a Matthew Kill gallon. $3.10 per gallon, Santa, yeah? But yeah, they're different depending on where you stand. This game does have nice atmosphere, by the way, Cheeky. You're absolutely correct. Let's see. Mushrooms to fill up. Just lurking in this conversation caught my attention. It's all good. Good to see you. Yeah, it's going all right here. Enjoying this playthrough. This game's top.
That was
Never
refreshing.
Never played it before. I stuck it on the highest difficulty, and it is nasty, but satisfying to chip your way through. Alright, I'll cave. Let's go smash one of these things and see what it does. 3.75 equals 1 gallon, so that is the US gallon. So 3.17 litres is in 1 US gallon, but a UK or British gallon has 4.5 or 4.2 litres. Is that where we're going? Is that the conclusion we're coming to? If I'm going strictly off gas prices, I suspect this game takes place in the 90s. It does so then, yeah, it's like mid-90s or something. Quite well known that the gas in the States is significantly cheaper than it. Yeah, it is, yeah. It's just a fun comparison. I guess it's because they've got so much space and they don't have a public transport system that can cover it, right? Because it's just huge, vast distances. Whereas we can walk to 90% of the things. So fuel is less of an important...
One Polish equivalent to the phrase in the middle of nowhere is gdzie side upami's Czechia, literally where dogs bark with their asses.
So you can say that there is such remote places in Poland that dogs bark from their asses. Fucking hell. Jamie, thank you for the bits. Yeah, I'm in the middle of nowhere in the yard right now. The dogs out here bark with their asses. I've heard that before, yeah. That sentence I typed was atrocious. Well, plus America, you know, pillaged every land in order to keep an influx of high quantities of gas because of how necessary it is. True, like I said, it's incredibly necessary to get anywhere, right, driving in the US, whereas in the UK we can get a bus for pennies. A strange visual to put in my head. Still have gas stations that water down the gas. Large open space is no excuse for no train system. Australia manages it, that's fair. But they've only got one city and the rest of them are all clumped up now. One city that isn't clumped up with the rest, I should say. But yeah, you're right, Sid, definitely. In the US, I have to wait around 6 hours for a bus to show up. Feels like my summer car, weirdly. Alright, let's take a risk. Can you give mine? I know it doesn't need pointing out, but I love the stun with this weapon. Is that guy poisoned? That one is. I really wish America had bullet trains and more readily available public transport. It is everything. Fuck. Okay, one of them died, but the other one's going to come back and push my shit in unless I deal with it. So I need that fire ant to come back here, please. Good shot, Stubbler, well played. If Australia only had one city, it'd be much easier. I guess, true. Wait, you're a fresh one. Where did you come from? Oh, I made him look like a unicorn. These bastards weren't here before, right? Whoa, where did I come from? That hurt. Do you mind? Just give you roads in the middle of nowhere instead. So far in the middle of nowhere that dogs bark out their asses. Die. Thank you. You die too. Okay, finally I've got some peace to smash the garden up. Please don't aggro another...
Having a little peep.
Keep going. Go on. Fuck off. Stun, stun. It's not adorable, Mina. These things are vicious. Excuse me while I... Yes, everybody! Any more fire ants that want to fucking fight? Taking all comers, apparently. Another one? Sure, yes, why not? Let's just fight the entire fucking garden 6 times. I need to... The bullet trains were needed underground due to the Midwest tornado. Yeah, exactly. I suppose it's slightly hostile natural occurrences that could cause problems for it. And again, Japan's not ever struggled, does it? With earthquakes and the likes. Read Satan's message with Sothens. It was adorable, meaning how Stubbler has murdered it. It was cute before it saw you. Satan and I are basically the same person. So to the Satan. See what I mean? I won't be doing any story content. Then I didn't say then, oh, fire ants, let's play with them. Here I am getting attacked for sticking to the plan. You know what? I might actually do some fucking story content just to prove you wrong. Maybe just more buses and trolleys and other quicker means of public transport. In America, using public transport, it takes hours to get anything done. Yeah, it's not feasible, is it? Is no plan actually a plan? Remember that point at the start of the stream where I said I'd be going up to the upper yard and doing exactly what I'm doing right now? But everybody misconstrued it, and now they're all going, who the cat, who the cat? Right, fuck this thing. Right, I've cracked the shell, and it's not done anything, and no enemies are arriving. Keep going? I'm scared of this. This thing's going to kill me. Some places have fantastic transport. Yeah, I suppose the transport that the major cities have is the transport our entire country has to a degree. I mean, if it lets you break it, there must be a reason. I'm just worried that something's going to be irreparable. Like, I might fuck something later on, I don't know, but we're doing it. Just because something is breakable, should we break it? Let me have a drink, this is thirsty work. I'm getting nervous with this, I don't like this. Alright, a break. The electricity attracts all of the Black Widows. Good luck. I feel like it's going to kill you, so absolutely break it. I'm getting really nervous. Alright. Fortune favours the bull. Wait. Do I need the power to be on? Should I not be investigating what this is powering before I come back here and start smashing shit up? Seeing how long it takes to break makes me think it eventually will be defended. I'm nervous now. You did say it, yeah, but I've just started to realise that there might be something up there that I should investigate before I smash it, as opposed to... Alright, hang on. Alright. I've committed to breaking it until I'm convinced otherwise, but first I need to actually see the ramifications of what smashing that thing would be. Let's just make sure the order's correct. You all said it before, you did. I'm not trying to... I don't want credit for the idea, but... Because the car batteries are powering a... Hang on. Alright, let's see what's up here. Okay. So what is this? This is a bit of chipboard on 2 breeze blocks. So it's got cables attached to like a main thing. 3 of which are all powered by 3 different batteries that all connect to this thing, which then has 2. What is this?
Coffee when you could have a lemon crime instead.
Activate. Not for now. See, if I smash the power, I wouldn't be able to play with this thing. So it's got a calculator hooked up to... Is it hooked? Yeah, it's hooked up. Hooked up to a coffee machine. Or a coffee maker. With pizza tables that have been burnt through.
Gonna have a look around.
She may contain the urge to run away, but hold her down with soggy clothes and breeze blocks. What the fuck's that a quote from? Oh, is that Alt J song from yesterday? So it's doing something to something on the pizza tables. There was a mention of pizza tables. See, if I jump down there, what is that stuff? I forgot Sothan kidnaps people in his spare time. It's amazing what you learn about Sothan when you dig even slightly shallow. And then taped onto the top of the coffee machine. What is this gloop? Sharpatron. Is this a pencil sharpener? Yeah, it is. Hang on a minute. Hello? What is he putting in here? Some sort of, like, crystallised... What? This green shit. Eat it? Oh, fuck.
It was good while it lasted.
That was my dandelion breaking. I thought I'd just been electrocuted to death. Fucking hell. Do I have another dandelion? No, I don't. That's a problem. Jesus, that scared me. That timing was daft. What is going on in here? Alright then, instead of smashing that thing, press 1 to activate this thing.
Chop Incorporated.
No, we're not Chop Incorporated. Start another business, Mina. It's confusing me, that one. Alright, let's just turn it on, shall we? I'll get that first. Let me get that raw science. Oh, shit. I forgot I've got no dandelion tuft. I suppose when I auto-sorted, it put my backup tufts away. Auto-sort button's problematic. This is interesting, this, so I like this. Cool. In case I have to fight something, I'm going to actually use the repair glue on that now. Whether or not to turn it on, kitten.
Chop Industries.
You were off the hook.
Can I even get down here without a tuft? Ah, for crying out loud, just take so much damage for no reason. Okay. Okay. Take bomb to coffee machine. Next question, do you activate the bomb or bomb it first then activate it? I suppose I press activate now and see what happens. Because whatever it is, it's dangerous. Perverts. Well, then I vote yes. Big bada boom. Oh, so he
Let's see what's around here.
connected the calculator to the...
Chop Industries was also part of Maggie Thatcher's manifesto as it goes.
Is that true? That might be true. Bybee, welcome to the
Press
stream.
the red button.
I will. Thank you for the bits, everybody. I was beginning to wonder if you were able to turn it on. Yeah. Murdering things is one thing, but breaking a coffee pot is where I draw the line. Cheeky's out. Alright then. Deep breath, everyone. I'll just mute alerts for a split second, just while this happens, just in case there's a cutscene. 3, 2, 1. And beginning cell. Is this where I make myself bigger? Is this where I bring all of the ingredients? I wonder if I get all of the ingredients, bring it here, and then this is how I make the embiggening thing that I need to get home. But I've got to bomb the glass, right? Oh, it's not just a calculator. No, it's connected to this. He's rigged a calculator, a pencil sharpener, and a coffee machine into some backwoods MacGyver shit. What happens if you fix all of the mixer things around the map? It says there's insufficient power. I might be it, so then, yeah. Okay, I don't know what push means, but just in case that was something that might have helped me or given me a little bit of information or a clue, and I'm not going to read that if that's okay, Skybraver. Insufficient power because some twat almost broke one of the lines. Yeah, but do I break the line now? I guess I have to make the decision about whether I break the line or... Do I break the line or do I bomb the pot? Yeah, I'm with you, Sothan. Yeah, just to reiterate, we're playing this game as a community completely blind, so those that know about the game are not giving us any help or pointers or hints or tips or advice or whatever. I appreciate the sentiment, but we can't take it. This feels instrumental to the process, right? Breaking the line, maybe you get... Maybe, but would it... Now the thought process is, are these lines... Oh, fucking hell, lads. A second, please. Are the lines low on power because of this stuff? Bombing the pot makes sense because it means you can get inside of it. I suppose that's all it means, right? Wait, that donut that I destroyed turned into a hot dog. Interesting logic. Maybe the science is slowing the voltage down? Oh, I ain't sure about this. This is irreparable. And like Sothan says, if I go get a grenade now... A mystery. Alright. I'm going to go get a grenade. I think we bomb the pot first. I maintain if you can break it, then it's meant to be. True, Sills, but I'm just wondering whether or not I would rather investigate the pot, bomb the pot first. It always makes me think either your gear isn't good enough or you're supposed to keep it alive. True, but I don't think there's another tier of weapons. The reason I don't think there's anything above tier 3, again, nobody confirm or deny our assumptions. The reason I think there's nowhere above... I need some clay for heals. Above tier 3 is... Look at the description for the tier 3 hammer. Where is it? a hammer so strong it can bust open all natural materials, which makes me think tier 3 is the highest tier. And if that's the case, then I have a tier 3 weapon. So, and I've got tier 3 armor now as well. What have I upset here? What are you? Oh. Where's my weapon? Okay, I might have aggroed 2 of them. That's slightly more of a problem. Wow, you lads hurt compared to normal orb weavers. They hurt more than senior ones do.
Let me just confirm that my uni group have gotten the first grant and they now have assured my first 2 months working for them.
1 second. Sorry, I can't hear for the noises. Give me a second, baby. Okay, I've aggroed mother now. You know what? Okay, I've aggroed... You know what? Few too many orb weavers for me. That'll do. That'll do, thank you. Yep, no, can't be bothered. I've got no major dislike for fighting orb weavers in this game, but it's just going to take too much time and my brain is racing with more interesting fucking in-game topics right now. Let me just confirm that my uni group have gotten the first grant and now they've assured my first 2 months working for them. Good shit, baby. Very. Nothing within 5 minutes, so no chance of getting the next one in May. It's quite big. It's not bad, not bad. So 2023 should be assured. As good a news as you could hope for, right? If I go and get grenades now, I feel like the first port of call... I feel like blasting my way into the coffee pot is simply, as you say so, then, just access. And if it's just access, then it's not something that I can't go, that I need to worry about not being able to go back on, because it's just access into another area. Whereas if I do damage that thing, there is the slightest chance that I might be doing something I will regret.
Tastes good.
It's only a slight chance. We don't know that yet, but I suppose we do the lowest stakes one first. Talking about your role for many years. Good shit. Quit that. Maybe another thing inside the coffee pot, like science or tape, in fairness. I think that, yeah, I wonder if there's like, there might be like story-related stuff in there too. As I sit here now and try and think, what is there that could possibly go wrong by smashing the cable? Because I have a feeling that the low power issue, I think smashing them things like Siddles, like you were saying, Siddles, might be the solution to that. Like, it might be because the science is fucking up the power. Yeah, me too, Sothan. I can't quite work... But, like, in-game logic, like, in-universe logic, is probably more important for us to follow than game logic. Because game logic, or, like, game design logic, I should say, would tell you that it wouldn't soft-lock you out, but... I know he's a teenager, but I don't think Max's first part of call would be to just smash everything up. But then I don't know.
This is awesome!
Alright. I hate to say this, but I do need to scan for toenails as well, because I need to take advantage of every possible opportunity to get as many as I can to make this sword. It is, right? I know, this game is good. I like all of the sort of puzzles that it sets you when it comes to this shit. I think some of the best moments in this game are having to figure out the little mysteries that lead you to big revelations and to furthering your sort of tech level and that sort of shit. It's so good. So good. I can't scan a fresh donut chunk, can I? Put this clay away. Do I have clay in here? No. I don't know where I've been putting clay. I only got 3 of it anyway. Put it in there. Put that in there as well. It's just a different coloured donut chunk. Problem is that the game does not seem to follow normal logic. But nothing, like, to make a game interesting, it can't really, can it, right? So it would maybe be logical to try and see the tension will go up if you break it, where it would most likely go down normally. But I aren't actually breaking the cable, am I? I think it would follow, like, general circuitry rules. The reason why it deviates from the logic is not... It doesn't deviate from real-world logic as much as it adds a layer on top, which is what encasing a cable in raw science, which is the game's made-up the game's made-up resource, what that would do to an electric current. That's how you have to kind of put real-world... That's why you have to... Like, the exercise is finding a midpoint between the game, what the game's logic has told us so far, and... Yeah. I do think... that's my current theory, that we do have to fix it. We do have to smash them to be able to get the power up to full. But I aren't 100% sure whether... We'll take 2 of these out for now, actually.
Just like a fruit pounder.
You can see the actual cable inside. Yeah, exactly, because it doesn't feel like I'm actually going to be breaking the cable as much as just breaking into the, like, plastic or glass. It seems glass, right? Thing that's encasing it. What was my jobs for this day? Right. Oh, bombs. I need a bomb. I need some grenades. Have I got any? Have I only got that? I shot I had some normal grenades somewhere. Oh, I do that. Maybe the wires isn't connecting properly and you need to find a way to fix it. There is a chance that, yeah, there's a chance that the wires are problematic, but there's also... What was I going to... Oh, I'm scanning again, aren't I? But there's also a chance that the batteries might not be lined up right. And if I was to go and investigate some of the other batteries, I might find out that one of them needs, like, a fucking twig knocking out so it's connected properly. And that might be the solution. And the power thing might be something else. So I suppose what I do in today's game day is also investigate if there's any issues with the batteries. So I should probably check them all, right? Before I go start smashing stuff. Search for my toenails game, please. Look for toadstools first, and then for toenails. No respawns up here or there. That one's the Black Widow cave, and there are none. I need to keep checking that. Yeah, some shit. Yeah, there might, like you say, there might even be an ingredient that I need for it, but I don't know just now. But all we can do is go back and get on with it, right? I've got the grenades, heals, everything. I'll make some more bandages because I'm actually using them quite a lot now. So I've got the necessaries. I just need to nip to my sap collectors to collect some sap to come back to make some bandages to set off again. That's one of the... I think that might be the only downside of playing War Mode on stream, is that the things you have to do for general... Not only is the difficulty, like, spiked, but also the general maintenance stuff of needing to restock your heals and needing to repair your gear and that sort of stuff is... ramped up, because I think the hunger and thirst drain is a lot faster and your shit takes more damage, etc. Draco, welcome back to the stream. You can go up a zipline now, as for... It was a December the 1st update, I think. You get this little thing, look. But you have to complete parts of the story to get it. Pretty cool, right? Well, so imagine if you break it, if it's story relevant, there'll be a way to fix it unless you're supposed to break it. Unless it's only a one-way thing, yeah. What was I doing? Let me make as many bandages as I possibly can. Then I'll put away... Oh, stop putting... I'm such a fucking idiot with that at the moment. Put that away. Get that out. What else did I deposit? Tadpole meat. I'll get another dandelion tuft as well while we're here. I think I had some in storage, yeah. Alright, there's a backup. Just in case I forget one and fall off a fucking building, and I did the thing again. Right, so what is it now? We'll bomb the coffee pot. Deal? Cheeky, I'm sorry about this, but it has to be. Part of me is sure that this is his way of synthesising the embiggening cocktail. I did so then, yeah. There you go. Look to Brat Burst. Santa. So then, shush. I've got some Santa, I'll have you know. I hate the fact that as I stand here now, over there and over there are my access points. I need to go bang in the middle. IB Vasti, Sothan and Siddles are telling me that there's been some information that might help or that might assist or anything. All them chat rules that you just clicked through, they weren't written for nothing. I'm sure you read them, of course, right? Whatever it is, thank you for the instructions or help or tips or hints or information, but I can't take it because I'm playing this blind. Just a heads up, the people suggesting shit have no idea what's going on in this game. Yeah, the other people that are suggesting shit, yes. Yeah, true. So many grandmas, I know, right? So the community, there's two buckets, right? There's people that are experienced with the game, and then there's people that have never seen it before. And the people that have never seen it before, along with me, are trying to work it out completely blind, on war mode for the first fucking time. Because we're idiots. Oh, we didn't read it, okay. No, you're good, you're good. I appreciate it, but... Yeah, part of the challenge is to do it with no hints or tips or assistance or anything. But I didn't read it. You could just don't think you know about it. Gotcha. That's perfect, Siddles. That's perfect. I thought that was cheeky. What, the grandma? Everybody in Finland does look like that, in fairness. I'm playing for the first time, but I'm way behind you anyway. I don't want spoilers, but I'm watching anyway. Careful though, like genuinely, this game. The best part I think about this game is working shit out by yourself, right? So as much as I am enjoying your company, and I know this isn't a very streamer thing to do, I would genuinely recommend watching as little as possible of the stuff that's ahead of you. Do you know why the house is missing? What the house is missing in this game? A picture of a particular pirate. I know, right? Whoa! What did I just block? Cheeky! I'm trying to... Cheeky! Fucking hell. Did you see me accidentally perfect block my nemesis there? I got charged by a ladybird and accidentally perfect blocked it. That was the most broken cheeky giggle in the world. Cheeky, thank you for the bits.
Black Ox down.
True.
Down.
What?
Down.
I believe!
After the midstream break, I sincerely promise I will be blowing up the Java-matic and exploring what's inside. But unfortunately, as I stand here now with the necessaries, the midstream break is upon us, and I need to quickly go grab a drink and have a wee, and I will see you in 2 minutes. How about that? I mean, going for a break and grabbing a drink with a massive coffee machine on screen is not exactly the worst idea in the world, right? Cheeky, thank you for the bits. Cheeky in the background while you're talking over it. I was trying my hardest right there.
Twat.
I do turn away when you're doing something I don't understand. It's a good idea. Think of the P word as maybe you want a takeaway, then remember I'm getting a Chinese tonight. It's going to be so... He's going to be so
And pick a
tasty.
ginger beer out of the fridge.
I will. Everybody mute, and I will see you on the other side of the midstream break. Mute! Mute! Ugh.
1 octotrigentillion 111 septentrigentillion 111 sextrigentillion 111 quintrigentillion 111 quatuortrigentillion 111 tritrigentillion 111 duotrigentillion 111 untrigentillion 111 trigentillion 111 ovumgentillion 111 octovigentillion 111 septvigentillion 111 sexvigentillion 111 quinvigentillion 111 quartervigentillion 111 trevigentillion 111 duovigentillion 111 unvigentillion 111 vigentillion 111 novemdecillion 111 octodecillion 111 septendecillion 111 sexdecillion 111 quindecillion 111 quatuordecillion 111 tridecillion 111 duodecillion 111 undecillion 111 decillion 111 nonillion 111 octillion 111 septillion 111 sextillion 111 quintillion 111 quadrillion 111 trillion 111 billion 111 million 111,111 WMPH, 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 WMPH. My sprinkler goes like this. And comes back like
Thank you, Mina. Fucking hell, you people. Well, that was a good midstream break. I hope everybody enjoyed that. Santa, thank you for the bits. Jamie, thank you for the bits. Drecker, thank you for the bits. Mina, thank you for the bits. God, I haven't heard that sprinkler one for a few years. Woof. Shout out to 2017. I had a great time, says Jamie. I'm sure you fucking did. Right. Here we go. I haven't heard this for a while. Let's have it.
Does your sprinkler goes like this?
Remember the first time we heard this?
And comes back like
it blew our mind. This is before they'd worked out how to do the second part of it, right? Drecker, thank you for the bits. Boys and girls, what's in this can? I died laughing the first time. There's a clip of us, I think. Alright, I'm interested now. I suppose it's probably important that I start properly scanning around the batteries after this. But I suppose just getting in there is not the biggest problem in the world, right? Mina says ginger beer. Cheeky says cream soda. The E is important. Yeah, I think so. Fizzy milk, fizzy orange. says Jamie, and Alkarion says Shandy. Mindright says Mina, ginger beer, and then Mina says
Fizzy milk is a horrifying idea, Jamie. Thank you very much.
same as anything, right? If you put milk after it, it gets disgusting. Alright. Bombs armed. Hyperactive says Gatorade. Sothan says Cloudy Lemonade. The drink was fucking finessed. Get shit on, everybody. 3, 2, 1. No! I dropped 2.
Absolutely disgusting.
Fuck, I dropped the second one, and I hope I don't need another bomb because I accidentally dropped it trying to defend myself. It worked. I'm in, Mina, thank you for the bits.
I was going to guess Diet Coke, until I decided you are a whore for fizzy milk.
True. Alright, whatever goes on in here, I am in.
Look at this corporate bastard drinking on brand drinks. You are the reason this country is failing.
I'm feeling more sciencey already.
Thank you all for the bits. Nimble Quick Battery, a division of... Hang on. That logo looks almost identical to the Ominent one in font and stuff. It's got Japanese written on it. Disgusting. Heavy duty 9... Alright. I put the embiggening cocktail here, right?
Okay, but can we talk about that white table in the middle? Is that one of them things from Perd boxes?
It is.
Have a look around.
Look, there's absolutely loads of them.
Science.
So, I have a feeling that I am placing, like, for the beginning cocktail that's going to finish the game, I am placing something here, and then... But then what's that? What is that stuff? Could that battery, by the way, be why the thing's low on power? I can't imagine why there is a battery here anyway, unless he's trying to turn raw science into power. Or he's trying to turn whatever that is into... What is that stuff? Is that embiggening fluid, I wonder? Leaving because spoilers, Roger that Drecker. Really thought it was tap water. More than a
Sophin's
feeling.
got this feeling inside his bones.
Alright then, so this looks like a location that will be extremely important in the near future, but not now. I suppose before we smash... I can't believe I wasted that other grenade, that was terrible. But look at the power... like, whatever it is, it's melting. It can melt plastic in a pretty violent way. This isn't just melting, is it? This is forcing through like a bullet wound.
Cry me a river, Jamie.
Look. So whatever it is, I don't want to be in there, do I, when it happens? What is that stuff? What has he been putting in the pencil sharpener that's been creating this green goop? Oh, it's Willy Stubbler. Who the cat's in the kitten?
Senorita, I feel for you.
Thank you for the bit. Sorry, I can't concentrating on bits. My mind is racing with how cool this game has got all of a sudden. It looks like there's no problem with power down here, right? The batteries... I think all of the batteries feed... Maybe you aren't on the table one. Yeah, I can't imagine I am. All of the batteries feed that thing. And there is one of these, like, raw science things that connect all of them to this. But it also... I think what I need to do is investigate all of the batteries to make sure they're all connected properly. If I had it in my mind, there was 3. So there's one there. Was there another? I swear there was another one. There, yeah, you can see it just through the grass. And then one there. Is it worth me investigating the power strip? I can't go into it, cheeky, thank you very much, because I've died once already playing stunts like that. Have I got anything to eat?
I'm not picky. It's no lemon crime, but it's better than...
There is science, I'll go get that. Interesting. Thank you all for the bits. Sorry for being distracted.
It's okay, Stub, you do you. Jamie and I are over here bringing sexy back.
Roger that. Okay, so I got the sign. Right, let's investigate this battery.
It's okay, Mino, I'm back. No need to get me.
Santa, stop being so damn sexy, it's distracting us. Let's go check that all of them are connected properly. I don't think I need to worry too much about combat here, because the worst is a black ox beetle, I'm sure, but for me it's the ladybugs. Why is the yoked girth drawings on the side of this thing? Has the kids been here with their crayons?
What comes
so I need to really carefully not stand on that. Because,
what an easy bitch.
Because that, of course. Thank you for talking over that, Mina, because I don't have to put the clip in the best of now. Pretty good. Fuck. Alright, so standing on the... Oh, and I respawn here as well.
Shocking.
Lovely. Mina, thank you for the bit. Right, well done. Thanks, Sir Then. I didn't set my spawn over in that direction either, did I? Fuck!
Doomhaus chopped chicky giggle.
I think it's safe to say the power is still actually surging through that part specifically. Is it fair to say that that particular battery is having no trouble?
Your eyes light up so much.
Ugh. Is it not... Are these things... Don't answer this, of course. Are these things not receiving the power that they need to receive? Because of the... whatever the raw science things are. It's got to be, right? Don't confirm or deny if you know, please. Let us enjoy the game. That's got to be the solution. It's all I can think of. I'm going to go as the crow flies because I wouldn't mind eating a few of these mushrooms on the way back across the yard so I can top my health up. I've got to stop pressing R.
Licking a battery was so much fun when you were younger, not so much when you're 2 inches tall.
I know. True. Yeah, I don't think when you was a child licking a car battery was all that fun, Santa, for the record. Or am I dead again? Am I going to die again because I've got no armour on? I have got armour on, but I've got no heals. I'm going to die. I'm on 1 HP. Try the negative post real quick to see if that one's working. I've got no health. Look at my health. If I get hit by the tiniest thing, I'm shit on. If I get spat on by an aphid, I'm dead.
That lava is all like bye bye bye.
Okay, okay. He nearly was. Okay, avoid the fire. I've got 1 HP. There's a 1 HP. 1 hit KO trip to... Wait, how am I actually going to get up and back onto it? I die here as well, right? At least I've got back to this point, which is good. What on earth happened? I stepped away for half a tick to grab my food. I stood on that, so then I walked off here, hit that, and just immediately died. So I can't stand on the metal parts. Can I make this jump, maybe? Why did my bag land there? I must have been fucking vaulted forward at 100 miles an hour. Alright, I'm safe, I'm safe. Oh, I got shit on by a ladybug larva, but of course I didn't have any heals to fix it. But I do now, so let's just take a moment to relax. Whew. Sorry if I had to push through bits there, boys and girls. I was in a bit of a panic situation. You weren't here to hurt nobody like that, Batshit. Why did Justin Timberlake become incredibly relevant all of a sudden? Okay, right. Deep breaths. Everybody breathe. We can see from here that this one is evidently connected and working fine. So there is nothing that needs to be done on this battery specifically to get us out of this situation. Yeah? The other battery has a milk molar next to it, so I'm going to go over and check that. But I just want to check there's no milk molars down here too. Nothing just yet. Good. Just an interesting side note, in my Football Manager save, Salford are 20th in League One. Their manager left, and Graham Potter is the favourite to take over. That is a fall from grace. What was it, dog? I forgot it's Mother's Day. Didn't get a gift for her. Other plans got in the way. She'll be disappointed I forgot. This is all in capitals, so this is a quote from something, right, before I start taking it. Like, it's all fully punctuated. So before I start getting too serious, before I start responding to it like it's legit. Kidding, it was Diet Coke. Still is.
Hey, Stubbler.
Hello, Sam.
What's wrong? You
Nothing.
died? Well, it's all your fault.
Cats is making me feel like I forgot something. Yeah, when's Mother's Day in the UK? So this is where that molar was, right? Let's get this ticked off. I'm a mother lover, you're a mother lover. We should fuck each other's mothers, fucking each other's mothers. Again, before I take that as sincere, I'm going to assume it was a quote from something.
Volt's the way, aha, aha, I like it.
That's on the quality scale, Santa. It's nosediving. The first one I'll give you. All right, I've got something chasing me. What are you? You'll be laughing on the other side of your feet when I've got my toenails sawed, you little prick. Not you, Santa. I sort of hope that you never do Cloudy Lemonade again, because I feel like it'll make it that much more satisfying to be the only one spouting it. You might have been the only one today, Sothan, as far as I could see.
I feel like Santa's jokes all have too much resistance.
Oh, ants, please. I'm having a bad day. Now it's getting dark, so I could do the bedroll, which I should have slept up top, but I didn't. Too much resistance, these people. If you're watching this and you're thinking, this chat feels atrocious, it's because it is. It just is.
We'll just power through, I guess.
See what I mean? Drekker's been in it like 3 days, and he's already completely assimilated to their bullshit. No matter what I do, you can't break anybody from it, you see? There's songs that Justin Timberlake had a hand in. Oh, they all are. This place has changed. Gwendolyn. The trouble is, Gwendolyn, it hasn't changed one iota, which is the sad part.
You can be smart, fast, lucky, or just wear some armor.
I'm adaptable. The song Cats and I were singing to each other is the one after Math of Dick in a Box. Oh, that's that Lonely Island thing, I see. Okay, I can't get up onto this one. I assume this one is connected as well, but I want to get up properly and check it. Because I've checked all the others. I love puns. I love it even more when it visibly bothers someone. Right. Have I got... Right, we've got sparks there. Have I got sparks here? Gwynblade, good afternoon, incident.
First we have to close the circuit. You are right, these jokes are getting too insulated. Stubber, that upset me, that really hurts my feeling.
Now that's a good one. I'll give you that, because that one read out flawlessly. That's the true power of a good pun. They're not Siddles. This was a rescheduled 3 PM game, this one tonight. We were supposed to play them when the Queen died. So it's a rescheduled 3 PM one, and they're honouring it by not putting it on TV for some fucking reason. Despite it being historically a rather important fixture. Isn't it? So isn't it a shame I won't be able to watch it? No, it's at Old Trafford. Get this, Jamie. Because the Queen died, they had to reschedule it to do one midweek that Manchester United had free. So...
The fact you liked that made me ecstatic.
Also good. They're...
Some of these jokes are pure jewels.
Siri, you going to read that out properly, or are you going to fuck the man? Because this is the only week available, Jamie, for the rescheduling from the Queen's dying weekend, means that we play them tonight. And guess who we play at Ellen Road in the league again on Saturday? It's fucking Scum Week in the Doomhaus. Not the Doomhaus, but in Leeds. Okay, so... all of them are fine. I wonder if I now go up here... well, let's go and... I'll go and sleep tonight. Drecker, Santa, thank you for the bits. What I'm going to do then is I'm going to smash the cable. I'm doing it. I've committed. First I'm going to go and sleep. We're going to get ready to get to morning. Make sure there's plenty of daylight. Look how cool it looks lit up though.
What are monks' favourite unit of measurement?
Monks or monkeys? Terrible. That's a better thumbnail, even though the title is the title. You talked over it. Sorry, here I am trying to stream, Mina. Thank you very much. In fairness, I'm off to watch City on Sunday. It should be a totally normal atmosphere. It's been such a quiet week. I know, right? They'll all be wondering what team to support next, though, Jamie, right? It might end up with only people from Manchester left. It'll be PSG or something. Sorry, I shouldn't make those jokes. Can I just, while I'm stood on this, can I have recognition for how terrible today's stream title is? I was disgusted with myself when I wrote it. Especially because of the on-screen right now. Awful. Thank God I kept my Chelsea scarf. That's alright. Man United again, kitten. Man United twice, back to back. It'll be a good laugh on Saturday, though. Oh, yes, Saturday when we play at Ellen Road. It's the only good atmosphere. It's the only atmosphere that tops playing Huddersfield at home, weirdly. Other than I think Liverpool, Everton, West Ham, and Man United, no other team seems to have brought an atmosphere to Ellen Road this season. Or this since coming up. I'll prep for the Mo PR so I'll be having in the house. Well, anything could happen, kitten. Because all of these managers don't know how. I've got no clue how we're going to play now that Marsh isn't there, so you never know. Could spring some bullshit on him. Unlikely, but could spring some bullshit on him. Mina, thank you for the bits. It was a good one, I'll give you that. Dracker, thank you for the bits. Santa, thank you for the bits. Right, let's sleep until morning. Good. Sorry, I'll carry on. It was Diet Coke. Did I just let my tadpole meat?
Food.
Nice, you got... I might make a mod that removes that orgasm sound from eating. It's disturbing. The one time... I know, right? I was surprised you didn't call it. I've stole this off. Let me in, please. Thank you.
That was refreshing.
It was, actually, Max. You're right. Did I set my respawn point? No. Yes. Alright then. I'm going to smash it. Don't I like Santa over here? On a list of creepy things that Santa has said, historically, that might go in the top 5. Look at the look in his eyes as he says it. Disturbing. That's gone in the report, yeah. Alright then. Team Smash It, whoever you were. If I can clear out the 7,400 fucking fire ants, it's time to find out what happens when you do it. This thing is on its knees, but this might be necessary. It might be chaotic. I might die, I might softlock the playthrough, anything could happen. Did you hear or fear? Did you hear or fear or / do I smash the mirror? 3, 2, 1. Let's continue. I'm also nervous. I'm muting alerts just in case something happens. Don't you be saying wait. Don't you? You're making me nervous. Shut up, Siddles. Little bastard. Fucking fire ants. You couldn't write it, could you? Hey, you're not leaving. Die from the poison. Did you actually not die from the poison? I'm still in combat with that fucking... One. Then what does that mean? Wait, you're all saying that was anticlimactic, like we haven't learned something pretty spicy right here. I wonder if I have to get all of them to this point. Can't break it yet, exactly. Bombs, it doesn't seem like is the solution. Sorry, let me put alerts back on. 1 second. Just for the record, everybody.
And the crowd goes mild.
If you see this, that means that alerts are muted just until whatever interested on screens happen, just in case there's something that we don't want to be interrupted, right? But then I'll replay everything that doesn't play. Hey gang, what's up? Hello, Patrick. Now, do we think I have to get them all to that point? Because there's only 3 of them, right? There's 3 batteries and 3 of these. Hang on a minute, what do the lights mean, I wonder?
Gonna have a look around.
Let me smash this one too. Keep an eye on that light in the distance. Yeah, in my mind, that was really interesting that it didn't break. I was surprised to see you all say it was anticlimactic. I don't understand what the implications are, but this means that there's something else required to fully break this shit.
Volte white over here.
That would have been good if Siri hadn't have fucked it. Gotta take some killing, this. I don't want to waste one of my stamina smoothies on it, though. To get more swings. So I'm not actually in combat, am I? So it's fine. I'm still nervous about this. The noises are setting my teeth on edge. Careful with stamina, Max, because if I get attacked, I'm still going to have to use a bit, so I shouldn't go too crazy. Alright, second one. Broken. They are good sound effects, yeah. And then break the third. That hasn't changed, look. Why? Is there anybody else still feeling like this might be a mistake? Mixer module C. You think it's futile more than dangerous? So module means like small external part, right? Or it doesn't have to either. It also does. What does module by definition? I know what it means in terms of like a fucking syllabus or a program or that. But what does by definition the word module mean? Knowing nothing, what you do. Yeah, no, I appreciate that. Good, you could. Isn't this exactly how the mixer modules behave that you have to defend? Now you're the bugs trying to kill them. Sort of. I can't agree with.
Off the top of my head, one. Each is a set of standardized parts or independent units that can be used to construct a more complex structure, such as an item of furniture or a building. Ships are now built in modules rather than built in a whole from the base up to a detachable self-contained unit of a spacecraft. Space Lab, an extra module for the shuttle, will quadruple the experimental facilities on board Tier 1.
Yeah. Okay, they're all three broken now. And it hasn't sorted the power problem. It means it's inefficacious. Do you need any antibiotics? Gwynblade, thank you for genuinely, I appreciate that.
Ohm's law states that the current through a conductor between 2 points is directly proportional to the voltage across the 2 points. Introducing the constant of proportionality, the resistance, one arrives at the usual mathematical equation that describes this relationship.
So they're all damaged to the point of breaking, but nothing has changed. Now, don't forget, there is a part of this that could be simply to do with I need to do the story that exists under the shed, which I'm going to do eventually. Considering one light is on coming from Module C, so something is wrong with A and B. See, that's my thought, but nothing has changed, and this is the only thing I can affect at the moment. And there is nothing that seems to be changing. Sorry, there's nothing that seems to differentiate the way that A and B are set up compared to C. I take it they didn't break. I've got a repair tool capacity, yeah. If I need to. Actually, that might be information I didn't want. Capacity, welcome to the stream. Yeah, everybody just be careful for hinting things that might be a solution. Please, please. There was a massive explosion. At least 100 bombs. Yeah, everybody just be careful of giving us any hints or anything that might... Oh, there's a lab exit. Wait, hang on. Whoa. I didn't notice this before. Fuck, I hope that wasn't the solution. I shouldn't have read that. I apologize, everybody. I shouldn't have read that so early. So this is the exit of something. Obviously it's locked because it's got the red light above it. You're good, capacity. You're good. You're good. Sorry, yeah, I'm on high alert when I'm doing stuff like this because I'm worried that somebody comes in because we've already had some potentially dangerous information, so I'm on alert. Apologies for it. Yeah. But where does it go? I assume there's maybe a lab under this shit as well, but this might be the exit. But if this is the exit to the shed lab, there is an exit at the other side of the shed near the termite mound that I thought was the exit to the shed lab. Why are you... I've got to stop potentially throwing...
I'm not picky.
My fucking broodmother hammer. I don't even need infected gnats to do that now. Just to the side of the door. Well, there's no lab, it's just a big tunnel for no reason. I do like that. That would come in more useful than it sounds.
It's no lemon crime, but it's better than nothing.
You can mean it, yeah. You can. It does quite a lot of damage as well if you throw your weapon. Just fill my water jug. I love this charcoal water thing that purifies water as you scoop. Amazing. I guess now I've done that to all of the different things, should I try and... should I try and turn it on again now? Fuck, I got stuck down here, that was a problem. I'm going to go press the button on the calculator and see if it engages anything. Fucking coke makes me gassy. You can, Mina. Stubbler, quick demonstrate it for Mina. Fine, I will. Oh, I'm sorry, Club of the Mother Demon. Santa made me do it. But if I was to do that in the wrong place, I could throw my Club of the Mother Demon over the fence. That'd be a bit... Imagine. Yeah, and before it clips into the wall and disappears. So there's a best of January coming out shortly, which is all the stupid clips from myself and the rest of the Doomhaus. And there is, I don't mind admitting, an extended section of the time last month where I might have accidentally lost my Club of the fucking Mother Demon. By request. So you'll be able to see the true horror on my face in that scenario. Alright. I'm just going to mute my lights for a second. So So all three of what looks to be only 3 modules are now completely destroyed to the point where they're at 0, but there was no feedback, which makes me think this is not going to do anything. I need to repair the modules, look. Huh. Alright, that's interesting. So the modules need to be repaired. But it didn't tell me what the problem was previously. So I wonder when I'm building the... Yeah, look. So I wonder when I'm building the chip at the end... I all of a sudden don't believe something that was... I wonder if the last boss fight is me defending all of this shit from the entire yard. Please don't confirm or deny that. God damn. You know what I mean? This is probably the site of the end of the game, maybe. If that's true, I'm into it. That's cool. That's going to be good. Especially on this fucking difficulty, imagine. But they repair pretty quickly. I was thinking final boss. So my theory is... Mute if you don't want to hear my theory. My theory is that in there is where I will be taking all of the ingredients for the cocktail needed to make me big again. And while I'm in there... and while that's happening, I will need to keep the power levels up by fighting here to defend all of these things. And if that's true, I can't wait for that. It's going to be like the ultimate mixer. of which I've only done one so far, for the record, and I nearly failed it. Enemies that run away when they're about to die are the worst thing in video games. Yeah, the fact that they repair so fast is worrying me, so then, I'll be honest. So there's not enough power with the 3 batteries. Yeah, there's got to be a place where we get more power from. Did I actually repair these? Yeah, okay. Yeah, I wonder how I'm going to get more power through it then. Because it doesn't seem like I can affect the batteries in any way. But again, it looks like this is the only one that's gaining enough power. But how am I going to... Like, what do I need to do with that battery and that battery to get the powers through more? I don't know. Yeah, that's a good point, Siddles. I wonder if there's something to... It might be that there's something in the shed lab, which I'll be going to whenever I feel like I've fully explored what's currently available. I'm going into the shed lab. And once I'm in the shed lab, we might find the answer for the power problem. Surely there's some other cables that's going to be broken or something. Possibly. See, that's the entrance to the shed lab, look.
Let's see what's around here.
Jesus, this is so interesting. That stun was fortuitous. Something big's around. Alright. Do you know what I'm going to do? I still need the toenails, though, which is a problem. Can you actually... yes, you can. Sorry, yeah. I tried to scroll back and find messages I'd not read, and I found one that I had read and fucking answered it anyway. No, I've got to try and forget that throwing weapons is an option.
Tastes good.
Because I'm going to throw the Club of the Mother Demon out of the map if I aren't careful. Right, let me collect some of these. Night's about to fall. I'm going to nip up here to the station and just search for toenails just in case, because that is the priority. And then after that, everybody that hasn't played this game before, are you confident that we have properly searched the area around the coffee machine and the batteries and the cables? We followed every cable. I've been on top of every battery, checked every clip, all 6 clips. We've done a full search and blasted our way into the coffee maker. I think we have found what is the first breadcrumb that will lead to the end of the game. Yeah, I can't think of anything else either. There must be other answers elsewhere. Yeah, exactly. The lab is probably the next sensible location to check. God damn. The best thing in this game is piecing together clues like this to find out how to do shit. It's so good. Good block. I'm so bad at timing attacks for fire ants that I might actually have to fight them with a sword and board, which I feel like would be a great loss to my stupid two-handed tactic. Can I have my arrow back, game? Appreciate it. Okay, right, well, I suppose we've searched the batteries, because this is how the game is going to be played, I think, for the next few streams. I just completely search every area until I'm comfortable that I know everything. And then we have, if I do that all the way across the north of the map, then we have a base knowledge to start putting clues into, if that makes sense. It's like setting the board out before you get the jigsaw out of the box. Let's survey resources. So I'm just resetting it. Still no toenails. Alright. There might be some when I wake up tomorrow, though. Just thinking, I wonder if there's a reason to climb this ivy. I've got nothing to do while I wait for nightfall. So I'm wondering if there's any benefit to climbing the ivy for whatever reason. You know what I mean? Because it looks like it's climbable, right? There's surely a milk molar or something in it for me, or some raw signs. If I'm going to be buying out the entire... If I'm going to be buying out the entire shop, which I think should be a goal of the playthrough, right? Then I'm going to need as much science as possible. There'll be a way to use up the time until I can sleep. Because I want a full day tomorrow before I start heading west. How do I get up further from here then? Is it this way? Probably. You've all seen how good I am at Park Hour. Although this doesn't seem to have a lot of verticality this way. I should set a stream aside to go for the lab, right? Because once I can get the toenails sorted, it's pretty much everything I was hoping to get to be able to attack that lab. Because that's the next major... the next major story beat. Shall I say, like, Monday of next week? We're doing it. We're going into the shed lab. Finding Dr. Tully, who's apparently in there himself, by the way. According to the audio log that we found on the way in. I still think he's either dead or he's turned himself into a robot of some description. Or he's put his consciousness into an insect, because there's a bit of that going on. There's stuff where he was turning sprouts, mixing sprouts with human muscle tissue, which is what the base of my heels are. Muscle sprouts. So he is already doing that kind of madcap science shit. So there is a chance that he's turned himself into something, which would be an interesting twist. There's also the chance that he's gone so insane that I have to fight him as the last boss, which is not the most out there narrative twist. But for some reason, I aren't so sure Grounded is going to follow such an obvious trope. But we'll see. Right, well, stop faffing about with this. Let's get ready to sleep tonight. What time is it? 6 PM. I think it's a retriever. Well, he's put his consciousness into a retriever. And he's been quietly living with Owen Wilson this whole time. But little does he know. It's a teacup poodle. I know we've been making this joke for the whole playthrough, but I do love the idea of a Shadow of the Colossus style fight against something big, but in the real world, ultimately innocent. Like exactly that. A poodle or a fucking next door's pet rabbit or a toddler from across the street. Yeah, exactly, Drecker, yeah. I mean, that's what Honey, I Shrunk the Kids did, right? With the little daughter. The little daughter. She got stomping through like Marshmallow Man, didn't she? Actually, that's the same thing with Stay Puft, right? Wasn't he supposed to be small but made big? There you go, we'll just sit and reference 80s films. Texas man was arrested for stealing 2 monkeys from a Dallas zoo. Said he'll do it again if released. That's a dude with his priorities in the right place, isn't that right? Imagine paying for one. Right. Sleep. And tomorrow then, I've got a load of shit that I wanted to explore. I suppose we'll just go for the next thing on the list. We'll just gather as much information about all the set pieces. I say set pieces, all the like major sort of interesting points on the map.
Food.
You're laughing, he runs a bordello. Bubbles, no. Texas is a shit show. Chaz, who currently lives in Texas, welcome to the stream. And he says, it's a mess. Chaz, I may or may not be using you for the thumbnail of the next best stuff, by the way. There's one clip in particular that I found so funny that part of me wants to use you for the thumbnail for the best stuff. Chaz, welcome to the stream. I will not confirm nor deny that I was the one stealing monkeys. Tell you what I want to understand. How the fuck is prison... What the hell's prison rodeo? I'm not in Texas, but I am in the colonies. Yeah, we'll do it on Monday, I think, capacity. I don't want to do it when I don't want to do it, if you know what I mean. I want to fully explore everything, and then I'm going to go under the shed. The trouble is on this difficulty as well. As a first playthrough, I feel like I have to be unbelievably ready before I start attacking stuff like that, and I don't feel like I am. But it will come, I promise. I'm just being prepared. Cardi, welcome to the stream. Good afternoon. Current top of the league, Cardi, I should state. Fun fact, the Texas Prison Rodeo takes place in Huntsville, Texas, which shares a name with the city I'm in. Both shit, he says. It's probably also the name of a town in the UK, because they all are, right? Stealing bastards. I suppose it's the British... never mind. Right, next on my list was to explore the Big Red Bite, so let's explore the Big Red Bite. Clifford. You're going to do me like this game. We use prisoners as slave labour here, so why not also have them dance in a mud pit with a pissed off bull? Nobody's explained what a prison rodeo is, just where it is. What's the prison rodeo? Is it actual bullfighting? I can't find a Huntsville in Britain, but there is a Britain Avenue in Huntsville. I guess the Ville thing is uniquely US, right? That's exactly what you think. So an actual rodeo in prison. Jesus Christ. Bull riding and activities with the prisoners. By force or by choice? Grew up in Easterboga, is how you say that? It's next to Leeds. An hour from Birmingham. Graduated from Oxford. I'm sure those are not connected. Well, it's the same as anything, right? All the East Coast... because it was settled by the English, all the east coast of the US is York, Washington, Boston, then there's like Birmingham's and Manchester's, there's all that sort of shit over there. And all of the west coast was the Spanish, right? So it's Los Angeles and San Diego and etc. So long as no one's hurt, including the... But to be honest, it's not too bad, a lot of people come in to watch. I mean, it's subjectively... For the people that choose to be matadors, the bull winning is the only satisfactory conclusion to that, right? It's the only fair ending to it. I'm not sure someone vulnerable can consent or choose. I'm not talking about prisons, yeah. I am talking about the prison situation. I'm talking about people who actually choose to be a matador, like the actual tradition. The bull winning is what we all really want to see. Well, it's saying a magic show is only satisfying if the assistant is actually stabbed with a sword. No, what I mean is the bull, like you say, the bull can't consent to being in there. The bull is fighting for its life. They've chosen to get in there with an animal that's fighting for its life. So if the animal that's fighting for its life kills the guy... I am sad when they kill the bull. I love seeing the matador get rocked. Yeah, exactly. Surely they'd no longer kill the bull. That would be... Well, I don't know about that, but what I mean is... The satisfying conclusion is the matador losing. Alright, I've explored this bike and I can't really... There doesn't seem to be any molars, which is another thing I'm interested in. And let me just fully scan this. I don't want to drop down here and get shit on by... Oh! shit, that's a lot of orb weavers. I know they're not the most dangerous. The person isn't bad. People. Wait, what person isn't bad, sorry? We are really shit. I just think it's a bit of a strange, like... I mean, I'm not about to tell another culture what they should and shouldn't do, but if they're going to do that, if they're going to put a bull in that position, then... I've said this before and it's weird. I can't do... Do you know there's, like, websites of gory shit that happens and there's, like, disgusting stuff? That affects me on a serious level. Like, does months of damage if I accidentally see something like that. But if I see a matador get killed by a boar, I feel nothing. Not a boar, sorry, a bull. For some reason, that particularly... It feels just. So, like, I get really fucked up by all that gory stuff, and there are the people that say they like watching that stuff, and as much as they think they're being cool, you actually know what their trajectory is going to be, usually, right? I'm not going to go too far into that. But, like, for some reason, I feel absolutely nothing negative when you see that happen. It's like, oh, well, of course. I don't know. I don't feel good about that, but it's a strange dichotomy, I think. Yeah, exactly, Seth, and it happens a lot, right? I find the shit at 12 with unsupervised access in the early internet definitely fucked me up. Still ruins me if I accidentally see it. Yeah, me too. Me too. I guess we are... To be desensitised to that stuff is an incredibly sad thing, I think. And we are all getting in that direction. Yeah, the whole bull thing. For some reason, I don't know. We get this salt while I'm here. So I'm investigating this sort of lower yard area type of thing, and then I'm going to work my way up. At some point, I'm going to go back, which might be shortly, because there isn't a great deal of stuff down here. I'm going to go up to... I wanted to find a molar while I was down here, so I suppose I've checked out the fork. I'm going to go up to the woodshed thing. Wayne Rooney's favourites for the Shrewsbury job. Right, that's the red bike searched. The next thing on my list is the big wheel. Once I've ticked all this off, then we're off to the shed lab. How about that? Why is Rooney favourite for that? No offence to Shrewsbury. I remember Happy Tree Friends in the earlier internet days. That helped desensitise me. I think it's important that we... I don't think being desensitised is a good thing, really. Because it's probably a very important defence mechanism in the human, like, development, right? Oh, in Football Manager, I see. I remember Happy Tree Friends in earlier internet days. That helped. Sorry, yeah, I just read that. What was that again, Chaz? Yeah, the particular websites at the time when I was in the early internet, when we were all just arriving on it. Desensitisation in itself, it is a defence mechanism, yeah, but I feel like you should be desensitised when you live in an insane area of danger, not when you don't. It is Gwynblade, yeah, but like the idea that we are putting ourselves through that by choice when we don't need to be going through that is probably not entirely a positive thing to be doing to ourselves. What you don't want to do is desensitise yourself to stuff before you've actually seen it. Because you could, the fear response is probably... The fear and the revulsion response is probably important upon the first sight of something, but then if it becomes a regular occurrence, then desensitisation in the opposite direction is probably beneficial, evolutionarily speaking. Happy Tree Friends were basically dressed up like children's cartoon, and then they were gored in... Oh, I see, so like cartoony sort of stuff. It's about like Celebrity Deathmatch, right? Can I get rid of that? Yeah, we don't need that now, do we? That was broken. Quit that one. You can hear the theme tune for it now. Being said desensitized. Sorry, yeah. It was a cuddly cartoon, animals that were brutally gored. Also allows you to keep your head on straight and to help others through it. I suppose I've just disconnected from chat. Everybody type the word poo for me. I got welcome to the chat room like 3 times there. Oh, there it all comes at once. Alright, I see you. Yeah, if you find yourself compelled to expose yourself to stuff, you don't need to. Yes, true. We're in a very privileged position to not need to be forcing our brains to go through that, right?
Better than nothing.
All the poo came at once, Satan, it did. Alright, so the power thing is leading me to believe that we have hit a dead end. And I assume the lab is what's next. But what I might do today, if I can, is work my way around this thing and then up to the toolbox, maybe on the lawnmower, if I've got time, which I don't. I've got 25... How have I got 25 minutes into this fucking stream left? Grounded streams go too quick. Reddit isn't so bad, but there's other image board sites. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, the ones in particular. Yes, that one's certain, yeah. Don't click that link, by the way, definitely. That was fairly horrific. I haven't been back to it in years. Yeah, don't click that. Definitely don't click that. It was like squirrels, bears, rabbits, cute little cartoon animals that would slit each other's throats or stuff a bomb up their ass. Definitely something to desensitise yourself at a very young age. Yeah, because it looks like a kid's show, right? I will say desensitising was only for seeing things online. I was not mentally ready for that. For my time working on an... Oh, you did ambulance driver work, Chaz. You know what I might do, sit and just... because it actually hyperlinked, I don't know if I should sort of... I don't want to ban him, I don't want to time him out either. Can I not? Hang on a minute. Just in case. I don't know if there's some automated things, so... This is how little we need moderation in this chat. Yeah, I'll just delete that message. That works. Yeah, we're good. Then that's the first bit of moderation that's been needed in the Doomhaus since people put their passwords in during lockdown. Morbid curiosity is one thing, and it's pretty natural, it is, yeah. I had the DVD of Happy Tree Friends, I think it's gone now. Come to 2. So this wheel's interesting, because it looks like a completely closed and sealed off area. And if that's true, I guess I can climb my way out of it there, right? But I'm kind of nervous to drop down into it. But it's on the list of things to explore, so explore it I will. I'll drop out, Will. For the first 90 seconds it was cute and adorable, and all hell would break loose. Do I have that field station? I think I do. Yeah. Toenails.
Drop me, you bitk.
You're a bitk. I'll go up into the stream. I'll go in the tyre, just give me a second. I promise. I just want to go check, do a toenail check. Oh, thank you for
Tastes
this.
good.
Good afternoon. Good evening, I suppose. For the first 90 seconds, yeah, sorry. Every call I was terrified. I didn't know you did ambulance work, Chaz. That's news. I didn't realise. You might have told me that in the past, but you know what my memory's like. Ah, the toenails are back! Okay, right. The wheel is the first thing on tomorrow. I have to focus toenails. What am I doing? What are you doing, Stubbler? I'm sorry, everybody. I'm going to have to just make sure I get these toenails. Why can I not... Place waypoint. Ah, stop searching. Nobody cares. Alright, good. Yeah, place waypoint. Good. So the purge is a 2-second timeout. Got it. The pen company. Yeah, I have to focus these toenails so I can force them to start. No, because I don't need any more after this. I can make my sword. Where's the waypoint? Yes, toenails. This is the last time I have to search for him, and then I just get to carry one around in my arms for the rest of the playthrough. Get a load of that. Alright. Tomorrow, got 20 minutes left for now though, but tomorrow I'm going to see if we can fully explore all the rest of the shit there is to explore. To the best of my current capabilities, anyway. Hopefully, preparing us completely for Monday's stream, where we will be doing the big, or finally be doing the raid on the Black Ant, on the Shed Lab. Deal? Seeing horrible things in real life is not the same at all. Yeah. Yeah, that's the thing, right? If you've got a job as an ambulance driver or something, or if you're a paramedic or a doctor or whatever, then it makes total sense to be desensitized to that stuff. But I don't think being desensitized to horrible situations and traumatic stuff is a good thing for everybody. You know what I mean? I think the purity and the innocence is something that it might be better off protecting if you can. A bull lance? Don't they usually use red sheets? Oddly, Olga, we've just been talking about bullfighting 10 minutes ago. Yeah, you never know what you'll find on an emergency call. Had one labelled kid with a coat hanger stuck in his mouth. It turns out it was a very minor scratch on his lip from a plastic hammer. Fuck, yeah, that's true. We had I had a friend that worked as a recovery driver, as in roadside recovery.
I'm burning up.
And he had some horror stories. Every disgusting crash, or every problematic, like, car crash or whatever, he would regularly come back and tell us the story of what they found when they got there. And you don't think about having to see that, do you? As a recovery driver. Stuff like seat belts. Yeah, I won't say it. There's no point in saying it, but yeah. It's an absolute crapshoot what you're going to see in the day, right? Especially as an ambulance driver, it's even higher. First responders are the worst, or and ER nurses. Then another one was person has an abrasion on the side of their face. Turns out they ran themselves over with their own car. But it's listed as an abrasion. Ugh. I've got a picture, actually, that I took when I was... I'll post it in Discord after. 12, welcome to the stream. I too work with blood. We think the same, that's why we bum. Not officially, for the record. August still on the market. Did ER for some training and it was nuts. Yeah, them people are hardcore. And respect to them, right? Lived with a woman for a better part of my teens and 20s. It was an ER nurse and she was a unit. The things she would tell us about her days were insane. Raise your hand if you've got all the toenails you need. Look at this area. Me, I've got 10. So there's a fly mower in it. No, that is the mower, isn't it? I thought that was it for a second, but it's the toolbox. I can't wait for tomorrow just for exploring all this shite up here. Good, what time is it? 38. Do I have everything I need now to make this sword? 10, yep. Oh, I think I need pupa hide. Right, let me just make sure I've got enough of that just in case. I'm going to go to this field station down here. I'm going to scan for pupa hide. And then tomorrow we go in the wheel. I promise. I didn't mean a no. We've pretty much run all our theories dry. So I think what I have to do is get into the shed lab and maybe do something in there that enables the process, which I will be attacking on Monday's stream. But tomorrow we'll continue in the upper yard exploration. I did get the toenails I needed, though. What was I scanning for? Pupa leather. Some of it down there. Let's go for that. The hell is a ladybug just chopping shit? Stay there. No. After doing it for a while, I can confirm that 100% is not the job for me. Respect, though. Press 1 if you'd read Chaz's autobiography. I think I would. I keep learning stuff about Chaz that makes him more and more interesting. He says 2. Fucking hell. I hate it when I have less than 10 toenails. It's awful. No offence to the 9-toed people, of course. You can't call the French toad people, as much as it's tempting. No offence. You actually said no offence to the French. I didn't realise you'd made that stupid joke. Alright, there's apparently pupa bullshit down here. I don't know if I have 2 pupa leather. I'm not 100% sure, but I should probably check while I'm in the area, right? Is there any that's a bit more accessible? There's got to be a whole cave network here. Go over here and check this. A million times 1. Just look at him. I'd get the audiobook read by Sothan. Absolutely. Is there logic behind it when you say ladybug and ladybird? There is, cats, yeah. In the UK, we call them all ladybirds. But in game, they're actually different. Let me show you. Let me show you in somewhere where I'm not going to get bummed by a black ant beetle. Black ox beetle, or whatever they're called. Let me just pack up. So if you look, cats, in game, they're actually different. There's the ladybug, which is the red shell pleasant one. And not that one. The ladybird is the aggressive black shell with a red dot. It wasn't that stupid joke, it was another stupid joke. It's got multiple anti-French jokes. Yeah, there's 2 types. Wouldn't a ladybird be a bird? I don't know why it's like that. It's a good point, 12. Oh, that was a lot of leather. That was exactly what I needed. Good. Let me get this too while we're here. Civilized people say ladybird. If you read the previous message, it would be a ladybird. Imagine thinking the British are civilized. Imagine thinking the British think they're civilized. Never. I think now I can go home and make this sword and then I'm done. What time have I got? 13 minutes. Make the sword? Yeah, let's make the sword. I can't go start exploring the wheel or anything, can I? I think I fully explored this car. Does this go anywhere? Let me just check. Imagine thinking the British have one language. Yeah, racist. You forgot the Geordies. Wouldn't a dandelion be a lion? It's a good point. I'm just exploring this because I've not explored it before. Let me just see what's in here. So I've got an extra minute. What other languages do the British speak? Think about it, 12. Dig deep. Welsh, Gaelic, and Cornish. Pretty sure the Welsh speak Welsh. Are you implying the Welsh aren't British? 12? Sorry to any Wales listening. Imagine thinking the Londonese and a few people from the villages around London are civilised. Londonese. You're implying the Welsh aren't British. Crikey. Deeply offended. Right. Your uncle would lose his shit if you called it British. I guess there might be some fight in it going on in Wales, which is justifiable completely. What does the dandy and dandelion mean? Because in German we also have the lion part, but it's lion's teeth. That's a good question, actually. What does... It must be some Latin name for it, right? But if it was Latin, then surely the English word would have derived from the Latin. He is, however, I trust you will agree, British. What? Cats, absolutely.
This is awesome!
Right, let me put the pupa leather on. No, let me put the pupa hide on the jerky rack because I don't want to waste too much. But I think I do have some in storage. Yeah, there's British Isles as well. Didn't you hear this Cornwall accent? My Cornwall accent. I hear it's really corny. You get right. Can I finally make the toenail scimitar? No, because I need 2 people. No, wait. I can sleep. I might be able to sleep until morning and then make the toenail scimitar with the 9 minutes of the stream I have remaining. Let's do it. Clean up in Isle Britain, God made a mess. If the Latin word is derived from the English, I'd never said that. Somebody's going to get fined for a misuse of their time machine. If I said that, then I've made a terrible error. What I meant was, surely the English word is derived from the Latin. And if so, whatever dandy means, it must be relevant somehow. It must be an easy to deduce etymology. The Brits are so full of themselves, they made Irish people British. Right, I've slept, haven't I? I'm trying to sleep and I've already slept. I'm good not calling people from Ireland British. The reason why everybody's getting caught up with this is because there is a million different collections of these countries that all have different names, from the United Kingdom to Great Britain to the British Isles and Northern Ireland to all of the above. And it's all complicated. And using one metric, you can completely remove one from the equation, or you could include them all, which shouldn't be included, etc., etc. English is clearly the source of Latin, French, and German, and American is the source of English. There you go, Azar's got it correct. Azar, welcome to the stream, incident. Romanian is the source of English, though, so you all suck. Let's not forget that mannish people come from the Isle of Man. Manly people. The dandy was just a side part of the beano. The dandy was a side part of the beano, Siddles. Now, we can start grouping territories and stuff together and exist without controversy-free. But to suggest the dandy is a side part of the beano is a step too fucking far, Siddles. Fucking Siddles over here in Woollyville thinking that for some reason he's got the knowledge on comics. I'm all of a sudden thinking Brexit was a good idea. Where's my... Why? I just got 2 pupa hide. Did I make a mistake in turning it into... Did I just fuck up colossally? Did I turn it into leather when I actually wanted it to be raw hide? Good old classic Stubbler fuck up to end the stream. Beautiful. Beautiful. Awful. Lundios, welcome to the stream. The Brits... Hang on, the Brits loved Americans so much they called us dandy. Oh, Yankee Doodle Dandy, yeah, I suppose. Lundios could have to do. Remember when the British were Europeans? There is actually a large swath of people that think that Britain's no longer in Europe, which is an amazing misstep. Rawhide, cut them out, ride them, fuck off. Do I have enough time to go back and... I might do. I wonder if I can go for this one instead. Let me remove that waypoint. Can I do this like lightning fast and have this sword ready for tomorrow's exploration? Quick! Balls deep. Azar Lundios, good afternoon or morning, whichever fits well. Or like super early morning for you, Azar, right? Do you want to do something terrible?
Wait, if you're no longer in the European Union, are you in the European Confederation? Kappa.
Apparently not. Apparently we were disconnected and sent off to sea. Oh, there's loads more. Yeah. What have I aggroed? Fuck off. I've got to kill this and get back fast. I've got 9 AM, so it's not too bad. Again, I am just chronically awful at blocking fire ant shit. Pupa hide. Wait. Oh yeah. I've got to chop it, right? I'm in dangerous territory, so let me make sure I scoop all this up quickly. Pupa hide. It's hard to know what's actually pick-upable and what isn't. I just want a toenail. Is it too much to ask to just want a sword made out of toenails? Right, let's go. Olga, thank you for the bits. Thank you all for the bits. The flag seems pretty Confederate, to be honest. I mean, it has got a cross on it, right? A diagonal cross. The flag he has up in his bedsit isn't our nation's flag. It's the Japanese one, right? With the little red, like, maple leaf on it. Can I actually concentrate on walking instead of... Right, 4 minutes. Romanian is as much the source of English as Swedish is the source of Spanish. Both are true. I actually don't know what's bullshit in this instance. Brexit moved the island of Britain geographically. I saw it in the sun. It's not that warm.
I missed midstream break, so here goes my fact of the day. Tunnels are just giant straws for cars.
Thanks, Jazz. 3 minutes of the fucking stream left and we go and learn that at the death. Proud of yourself? That's what you're saying, Cats, is Swedish is the source of Spanish. Take umbrage with the definition of straw there.
It's no lemon crime, but...
What's the Umber Bridge got to do with that? That's a bridge. Isn't straw just hay? Yeah. Don't worry, Gwynblade, these people know nothing. And finally, a serious, swift, and noble weapon forged from the uniquely sharp serrated toenail clippings wrapped in luxurious materials such as lint rope and pupa hide with an accent made of brittle, deadly rust. I have now, finally, after all of that longing, made myself my toenail sword. Are we ready?
It's our toenail scimitar.
What? Oh, look at that on the right. Fucking speed. Alright, let's go find something to shit on with it.
Rust? Is that sword made by the guy in the Gary's mod painting?
Fuck off, that's about 8 layers of Doomhaus bullshit deep. I'm assuming Augur, and I'm going to say fuck off. Good, thank you for the bits. Looking at the language tree, and I spotted a language called Mina. It's all just gobbledygook. It includes a lot of clapping for some reason. Does it smell like feet? I don't know. I'm not trying it on Wayne. What about this stink bug? No, because I want to fight it. I tell you what. Can I have permission to just kill an orb weaver super quick with my new stabber? It's a beast, this thing. I like it. Here, you, come here. I want to get a double poison with the helmet. Damage. And this is at level 1 as well. There's the poison from the weapon.
Here's a sentence in Mino actually. Le fou feo, je suis le nerd.
See? French. Typical. She can't fool us for this long. Wake up, sheeple. I wonder how things would smell different if you were that small. That's true. We was thinking about water as well. Would you swim through water like sludge? Because you're smaller than the... Surely, right? By definition. 55 is called, so then that is correct. That is the end of the stream, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to level up this sword. Then I've got that in case I need slashing damage. I've got all of the tier 3 weapons that I think that I need, which means that after tomorrow's exploration is done, the following stream will be the shed lab. That was a belter of a stream. That I enjoyed that one. There are so many questions being asked now. Loved it. I'm pumped about this sword. I know I want to start slashing stuff that requires slashing damage. This is Le Nerd Station in Paris. Thank you all for joining today. Thank you all for being here. I apologise if I've been a bit sort of focused on the game today, but it's been belted. Right, I guess tomorrow's... If I go by the amount of things I've spotted that I want to investigate, tomorrow's stream is us investigating the old wheel, the breeze blocks, the garden box, the mower, toolbox, bin bag, ladder, fallen stump, all the ivy and the wheelbarrow.
Twat.
Now, they may sound like mundane items, but that's probably pretty fucking good, boys and girls. But that is it for today. Thank you all for joining. I will see you tomorrow, as I do every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, for Grounded, until the credits roll. Until tomorrow, however, goodbye. However, we've got one more job remaining. Alright, let me drop out of the Grounded section and we'll put a crown on somebody's head. How about that, boys and girls of the Doomhaus Discord? As you all know, when you join it, you get a colour, green or orange. The greens and oranges compete at the end of every stream to determine which team is the best. If you'd like to be the best, you must simply win. Never mind. Fuck, Marbles is down. I guess it's Stream Racers. Boys and girls of the Doomhaus Discord, if you would like to compete in today's competition, it will not be Marbles. It will be Stream Racers. And it's actually been doing Hogwarts Lego. I'm actually reading the books for the first time. Not the first time, but I'm actually deep diving for the first time on a franchise I knew nothing about up to this point, mind you. So possibly, but I kind of don't want to. I don't want to experience something ahead of finishing the series. Maybe because it does look exceptional. I actually, for the first time, not quite sure whether my PC will run it. Right. If you would like to compete in today's Person of the Century of the Day tournament, then you must simply win a single round of emo only Stream Races. Hyper Run optimized. Yeah, I don't usually care about that stuff, so I don't buy games on day one, so that's a future problem. And it'll be fixed by then, I'm sure. New season starts today and it's always down. Roger that, I didn't know that. But really, there is no way I will enjoy watching the game more than half the stuff on the backlog.
How long
yeah,
did
true.
I nap?
It's not Friday, Santa. Right, sorry, I got distracted there. Boys and girls, Marbles is down, which means that today, to determine Person of the Century of the Day, Harry, welcome to the stream, who's currently gold, you must win a single round of Stream Races. Now, you must be in the Doomhaus Discord, of course, same as always. You must type the word race, and then I will let you in. If the people that aren't in the Discord join, I'm going to have to unfortunately kick you, which sounds brutal. But the winner of this, I'm going to put the chat in emo only. Or I will, very shortly. Because we want no booms, no boosts, no nothing. How about that? Right, if you'd like to join, type the word race, and if you win, you will get the point for your team. You will be person of the century of the day. Threatening the viewers with physical violence, did I? Oh, I see. Type the word race now if you'd like to join in for today's competition. I'll give you all plenty of time to do it. Right, we have Kitten, Siddles, Jamie, Tagslack, Mindrite, Harry, Cats, 12, Mina, Alcarion, Gwynblade, Cheeky, Lundios, Cardi, Chaz, Sothan, and Santa. 30 seconds if you'd like to get in. I will kick you. Clearly an actionable threat to persons. It's a prequel set in the 19th century, so possibly Mindrite, yeah. Augur is in, Satan is in. But the backlog's so long, Mindrite, that it'll be off into the future anyway. But no plans to play it just yet, because it's not brought me in quite yet. But it looks exceptional graphically. But yeah, maybe Mindrite, maybe. People are saying the first 2 hours are great, but once you get to a certain spot, it's 5 FPS all the way down. Yeah, fuck that. Like I say, it'll be so long away, so then that's not an issue. Best of luck, everybody. Chat is going into emote-only mode now. Wait, not that. How do you do it? Wait. Fuck, I can't see. Best of luck, everybody. Augur is in the lead as we speak, or as we speak. Kitten has taken the lead for the oranges, and Alcarion, with some fine boosting on the boost pads in his new car, is looking flash as dicks. Alcarion's put the crown in. He's confident he's winning this for the oranges. Kitten in second place, Augur in third, Mina in fourth. This is looking good to start with. Alcarion's still in the lead. Harry's unhappy. Alcarion for the oranges, Kitten for the oranges, Augur for the greens. I suppose I don't have to worry about looking at the front car and facing backwards, but I'm going to do it anyway because it's the stream racer's way. Kitten has spun off in the background. Alcarion's holding on. This is very, very orange. Sothan is the most advanced green on 5. The current scores are 23 to 24, so this would be good for the oranges if Alcarion can hold on. Mindrite, Mina in second and third. Sothan in fourth. Is greens if you want to win a point here, you're going to have to rely on fucking Sothan of all people. Although Mina is doing quite well, pulling away from all of them. I think Sothan's dropped back to allow Satan and Kitten ahead of him. The top 5, all orange. Oh, it's beautiful. Beautiful. It's quite a long level, though. And there's no obstacles on it. This is just whoever got a good boost. Alcarion's car with the carry. Mindrite in second. Cardi is now the most advanced. Current top of the league, Cardi, might I add. But this is looking comfortable for Alcarion. Alcarion, I'm sure you're good. I'm sure you're sitting pretty. Can he actually land on his wheels, though? Because Mindrite or Mina would. If he can't... Oh!
Collision.
Augur with the booms. He had to use an emote. There might be an emote that has the word race in it, but don't boosting it, but don't do it if that's alright. I suppose you need the exclamation mark anyway, right? This is looking good from Alcarion. This is looking very good. This is an enormous lead. Mina in second place, currently Satan in third. Augur, thank you for the bits. This is a fucking juggernaut of a level. I like this. Do you know why I like it? Because I don't have to read your fucking inane shit in the chat. You'd love to see. Oh, Mina went into the crowd. Satan's hit the back of the stand. Alcarion flipped onto his roof, but has managed to survive. He's got another complicated jump, though. Can he survive even further? Currently in second is Satan. Kitten's retaken second. Alcarion goes flying into the distance. Does he stick his landing? He does. It looks like Alcarion's still in the lead as we speak, but his car doesn't seem to be going at full speed. There it goes. Kitten and Mina land in the background. A good landing could give them ground on Alcarion, especially if he fucks up this jump. Can Alcarion get his point? It would be Alcarion going up to... XQC? It would be Alcarion's third, putting him in second after just missing out last year on the mug. Come on, Alcarion, you got this. And this looks very orange, by the way. Cats, who won the mug last year, that I still can't fucking send to him because I can't send it him without giving away my full name and fucking address, is in fourth, and that's the most advanced green. Lundios is here now. Cardi's here as well, but Alcarion's lead is vast. This level's a beast. But it isn't going to be. And just like that, Alcarion has won Person of the Century of the Day. Let me let you all out of emote prison. You are free. I'll carry on for the oranges after the greens that yesterday, thanks to Harry. Look at them all boosted. Everybody boost the second I let them free. Fucking hell. Right, that means the team scores currently stand, thanks to Alkirion, 25 to 30. A boom comes in at the death from Jamie.
Exclamation mark boom.
Fucking over the also Rans. What's the level meant to be? Is it a big, like, cock and balls or something? What's Zydog? It's short for sexy dog. Vamos sexy dog. And I hate to think what that chase entails. Right, congratulations everybody. I had to go for the long jump. The boom hit your boost, unlucky. Right, Alkirion, let me put the crown on your head. Congratulations. And then let me take the crown off. There's Harry. Look at him, he's gone offline, so I have to search for his name. He knows how this works. Crown's off, Harry. Congratulations, Harry, for losing it. Stupid fucking greens. Good work, Alkirion. And that, we're done.
Sidog, that Pokemon that always has a headache.
Sidog. Jordan Sidog. The kid. Lovely. Is Sidog now.
Look at that. When the greens can't pay to win, they get absolutely shit on. Kinda just sums them up really. Bet you all only play EA games because otherwise you have no way to compete with people with actual talent. Fucking losers.
True. Ziddles, thank you for the bits. Your Person of the Century of the Day then at the end of the Wednesday of the 8th week of the... I don't know what I've never done that before. Congratulations. The Oranges are now 2 points in the lead. Thanks to Alkirion on 25 to 23. We are not pulling away like I hoped we would, so get fucking better, will you? If you'd like to compete in this Marbles tomorrow, then you must simply... then there'll be another Marbles at the end. Hopefully, it's back up. Is that just a chat generator? It is hyperactive tendencies, yeah. For the Doomhaus colour war that's going on, which is not an easy thing to say, but you understand what I mean. Right, that was a good stream today. Plenty of exploration done, plenty of questions asked, plenty of intriguing shit that we've got to explore going forward. I'm looking forward to it. Thank you for being here. Thank you for the support. Alkirion Kitten for the oranges. Thank you for being here. I love you all. I will see you all tomorrow. Thank you for the bits. Thank you for the hosts and the raids and the subs and everything. As always, you all big, generous nerds. It is, yeah. You can affect it by with bits and stuff, but that's why I went into emote only, so it would try and replicate Marbles, which is just purely RNG. But it's just dumb shit that we do, right? Thank you all for the support. Thank you all for being here. I love you all very much. Killer Bits is live right now if you're thinking of staying on the platform. If I can recommend a friend of the Doomhaus. The Twitch.tv/TheKillerBits I recommend as always. But for now, I'm getting out of here. Alkirion, Hyperactive Tendencies, Kitten, Siddles, 12, Santa, Chaz, Mindrake, Gwynblade, Cheeky, Jamie, Mina, Lundios, Cats, and everybody else that I can't see on screen right now. Thank you all. I'll see you all tomorrow for the continued exploration in the upper yard. But before I get out of here, can somebody give me a final word, an inspirational final word, so we can all go and enjoy the orange point?
Shite stream as usual.
Kind of inspirational, but predictable in a way. Cheeky, thank you for the bits. Alright, somebody. You just wanted me to say this in my accent, kid.
Twat.
Toadstool. It's bullying, really.